Hello there, and welcome to the Sleepy Science Channel. Tonight, we're venturing into one of the most fascinating frontiers of all the inner lives of animals. For centuries, humans strutted around believing we had a monopoly on thought, emotion, and reason. But surprise, science has been quietly proving that we're not the only ones with neurons doing overtime. Turns out, the animal kingdom has been running its own version of consciousness this whole time. From the bottom of the oceans to the tops of the trees, other creatures are thinking too, plotting, planning, solving, remembering. They cooperate, they show empathy, and sometimes, they even outsmart us. The more we study them, the more they feel like neighbors rather than mysteries. Every new discovery feels like a mirror, one that shows just how connected we truly are to the wild hearts beating around us. So before we drift into tonight's story, take a moment to like, subscribe, or drop a thought below, not because it feeds the algorithm. Well, okay, maybe a little, but because it helps other curious night owls find their way here too. Now, take a deep breath, let your shoulders sink, and let's ease into tonight's quiet revelation. Dogs can literally smell your feelings. No, really, to them, scent is what sight is to us, a full color, high-definition reality show playing on every breeze. When you feel joy, fear, or sadness, your body chemistry quietly shifts, hormones change, sweat composition tweaks, and suddenly, your emotions are wafting through the air like invisible postcards straight to your dog's nose. In experiments, scientists collected sweat from people who were happy or scared and let dogs take a sniff. The results, when they smelled fear, their heart rate spiked, and they cuddled closer to their owners, like fuzzy emotional sponges. When they smelled happiness, they relaxed, wagged their tails, and got extra friendly, basically joining your good mood like a four-legged empath. This means dogs don't need facial expressions or tone of voice to know what's up. They're reading you through chemistry itself. Your mood literally has a smell, and they pick it up faster than any therapist could. It's empathy in its rawest form, a bridge made not of words, but of molecules floating softly between species. So next time your dog curls up beside you on a bad day, remember, they're not guessing you're sad, they know. They've inhaled your heartbreak, analyzed it, and decided to be your furry emotional support system. It's science, it's sweet, and it's proof that love really is in the air. When octopuses slip into slumber, they put on quite a show, with their skin turning into a canvas of shifting colors and patterns. It's like nature's very own light show. Researchers who've been lucky enough to observe these sleeping cephalopods found that their hues pulse elegantly in phases of calm and vibrant activity. This would totally rival any disco party. It's all reminiscent of mammalian sleep cycles, suggesting that these underwater wonders might just be catching some colorful ZS, while revisiting past escapades or honing their stealth skills. The octopus is not just a colorful dreamer, it's got a brain that's sprawled across its arms. That's right, most of its neurons reside in those delightful tentacles, giving it a decentralized nervous system. So when it hits the pillow or, let's be real, the sandy ocean floor, its body morphs, transforming dreams into tangible displays of imagination. Picture it, a corporeal canvas, rippling with colors as memories merge and swirl beneath the surface. Imagine watching thought itself dance in the depths of the ocean. It's a mesmerizing sight, just waiting to captivate the curious eye. Now, let's dive into the ocean's other charismatic residents, the dolphins. These intelligent marine mammals have their own communication game down pat. With signature whistles that function like unique names, they create lifelong connections under the waves. Each dolphin develops its own sound profile early in life. Much like we humans learn to respond to our own names, it's a symphony of social interaction, where a dolphin's distinctive whistle can summon an old friend from miles away and still spark a joyous reunion, talk about a long-distance friendship. Zipping around in their watery world, dolphins don't just holler for fun. They've shown a capacity for long-lasting memories, remembering their buddies even after years apart. That's some serious friendship gold. Experiments have confirmed this extraordinary ability, revealing that even recorded whistles of long-lost pals garner enthusiastic recognition. How's that for a warm welcome after years of oceanic separation? Each call communicates not just a name, but a rich history, trust, camaraderie, and shared experiences echoing through the currents. Switching gears, let's take a moment to talk about the feathered brains of the animal kingdom, crows. These clever birds don't just flit about, They have an incredible knack for recognizing human faces for extended periods. In their close-knit communities, crows learn to identify both allies and foes, and that extends right to the humans tramping around their territory. It's survival of the socially savvy, where remembering who is a friend and who isn't can make all the difference in day-to-day life. Each crow has its own personality and social dynamic, much like humans, and this cognitive prowess has some serious implications. Keeping tabs on the good guys means they can thrive in the urban jungle. The next time you see a crow eyeing you from a distance, remember it might very well be recognizing you as its next ally or the annoying peanut robber. Their perceptive nature and social intelligence make them fascinating players in the ecosystem. As these extraordinary beings, octopuses, dolphins, and crows navigate their distinct yet interconnected worlds, they remind us that communication and memory are vibrant threads in the fabric of life. Whether through color changes, signature calls, or keen facial recognition, they each craft relationships that shape their existence. The sea and the skies are alive with discussion, drama, and delightful discoveries, reminding us that the animal kingdom is a bustling community, all part of the splendid tapestry of our planet. Have you ever thought that crows might hold grudges? Turns out, they do. Researchers discovered that when crows were startled by a person wearing a particular mask, they didn't just let it go after a day. No, they remembered that face for years. It's like they have their own little avian FBI, warning fellow crows about the perceived threat while ignoring everyone else who isn't wearing that troublesome mask. Talk about holding a grudge. What's even more fascinating is that these clever crows pass on their learned wariness to new generations without experiencing the scare themselves. It's like a crow version of gossiping. So, the youngsters are taught to steer clear of the masked baddie based on the stories told by their elders, who knew the drama in the treetops would be so rich. They recognize faces not like we do, just eyeball shape or color, but by specific intricate details. Long-term memory, you bet. Crows have impressive recall abilities, acting as if they're chronicling a drama series in their heads. It's all about recognition rather than just connecting the dots. When a familiar face waltzes by, they access their mental catalog of relationships and past experiences, evaluating who's trustworthy and who's lurking in the shadows like a villain. It's a deeply interpretive form of intelligence, definitely not just reactive. Switching scenes from the skies to the savannah, let's talk about elephants, nature's gentle giants. These marvelous animals are known for forming lifelong family bonds that would put even the best sitcoms to shame. When tragedy strikes, and one of their own passes, the herd comes together, gently touching the deceased with their trunks. It's a heartbreaking yet heartwarming spectacle to witness as they linger around their lost loved one for hours, whispering their goodbyes like true friends. After such sorrowful losses, elephants change their behavior dramatically. They appear subdued, munching less on their usual feasts and staying in close-knit groups as if seeking comfort from one another. When one elephant is feeling down, the rest rush to soothe with gentle rumbles and physical touches. It's like an unspoken vow among these gentle beasts to support each other through thick and thin, showcasing an emotional awareness that's nothing short of incredible. And don't forget the feathered wonders, parrots, the chatterboxes of the bird world. These vibrant creatures are not just mimicking sounds, they're wrapping their little bird brains around the actual meaning of words. Who knew they could match shapes, colors, and even numbers? African grey parrots, in particular, have dazzled researchers by accurately answering questions, even when they switch things up. This puzzling talent proves that these birds have a profound understanding of language and meaning, making them the avian scholars of the feathered realm. In the end, it appears that emotional depth and intelligence span across species, revealing a beautiful tapestry of connection among all creatures. Whether it's crows holding grudges, elephants grieving, or parrots dazzling us with their language skills, there's so much more to these animals than we initially thought. So, the next time you encounter wildlife, remember that they, too, have stories to tell and emotions that run deep. In the realm of intelligence, birds are quite the performers. These winged wizards can creatively combine familiar words, turning their chatter into an elaborate language. Want to know what they like for dinner? They'll let you know loud and clear. With the ability to understand quantities and concepts like same and different, these feathery philosophers also have memory superpowers that allow them to retain information over time. Who knew brains could be so shiny? Communication in birds is fascinating. It acts as a bridge between instinct and understanding. Their expressive squawking gives us eager eavesdroppers a rare insight into the evolution of intelligence. It's like watching a live-action version of a nature documentary, where feathers and feelings intertwine. Each tweet and chirp unravels a delightful puzzle about the world around them, offering a glimpse into their articulate little minds that buzz with creativity. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the unexpected comedians of the animal kingdom, rats. Yep, these little scurrying creatures can produce high-frequency sounds that resemble laughter. How absurdly adorable is that? When tickled by a familiar hand, their joyous squeaks resonate with pure delight, almost like a squeaky toy enjoying a good joke. But scare them, and poof, there goes the giggles. Proving their playful side comes with a dash of emotion rather than just reflex. Researchers are having a field day with this revelation because they're uncovering the neural mechanisms behind this joy. Instead of sticking to the stereotype that small mammals are just vessels of basic needs, scientists are witnessing these social beings revel in play and connection. The laughter of a rat may be inaudible to us, but in rat world, it's the symphony of comfort and camaraderie. Who knew a little rodent could have such a profound take on happiness? As we dive into the ocean's depths, we discover another talented performer, fish. These underwater marvels have been spotted using tools like a pro to crack open shells. Talk about ingenuity. They nab those hard-shelled snacks and take them to their kitchen, striking them against surfaces with precision. It's a hilariously relatable moment, like watching someone finally figure out how to expertly open a stubborn jar of pickles. The way these fish methodically plan their shell-cracking missions shows off skills we didn't know they had, including memory and a sense of strategy. It's almost as if they work together in a fishy version of a cooking show. Who knew dinner could be so high stakes? These dazzling creatures visualize their goals, applying just the right amount of force while flexing their adaptive prowess. So whether it's birds chattering, rats laughing, or fish taking culinary initiatives, these examples reveal a vibrant spectrum of intelligence within the animal kingdom. They shine a spotlight on the profound connections that exist in nature, reminding us that cognition isn't reserved just for humans, from its complex musicality to its many expressions of joy. The animal world offers a delightful narrative of intelligence and emotion that simply never gets old. Animals, often underestimated for their simplistic instincts, showcase a surprising level of mental flexibility. Intelligence isn't just about large brains, it's tied to their ability to learn and adapt when challenged. Even in the depths of the ocean, life thrives on innovation. This resilience and curiosity flourish when faced with obstacles, whether soaring in the sky or swimming below the surface. Creatures exhibit ingenuity that defies the simplistic view of their capabilities. Take the ravens, for instance. These feathered masterminds are among the smartest birds on the planet. In tests designed to assess their intellect, ravens displayed an impressive grasp of time. They cleverly held on to tools that could later snag a tasty treat, ignoring immediate distractions like that shiny thing fluttering nearby. They waited patiently, demonstrating foresight and ability to plan for the future, while reminding us not to underestimate their bird brains. Ravens have a knack for scheming too. They outsmart their rivals like seasoned tricksters. When watched, they cleverly hide food in decoy spots, then sneakily relocate their stash once the coast is clear. Such shenanigans necessitate a solid memory, loads of patience, and an understanding that others are always scheming. As well, they're cunning rivals that have even our beloved primates, showcasing that concept of the future isn't a human exclusive. It's a universal phenomenon for survival. According to our primate pals, it gets even more fascinating. Chimpanzees aren't just swinging from trees, they're hoarding traditions among their forest communities. These intelligent creatures thoughtfully pass down practical skills, from nut cracking to honey gathering. Young chimps are attentive little learners. They watch their elders like hawks before attempting similar feats. Over time, they master different techniques unique to their groups, shaping distinct cultural identities that would make any anthropologist proud. This idea of cultural practices among chimps emphasizes that these skills aren't pre-wired. They're taught with intention, demonstrating the patience needed to pass on knowledge. Imagine elder chimps taking the time to teach younger ones how to use tools. This nurturing approach hints at empathy, a rich understanding of how others learn and grow, transforming their community's collective wisdom into something much grander. When knowledge flows from generation to generation, a community evolves into a living library of experiences. It's a vibrant tapestry woven from gestures and sounds, where stories are preserved through time. Each piece of knowledge is like a thread connecting individuals, knitting them together into a tighter, more resilient fabric. This embracing of cultural depth reveals a beautiful and compelling journey through evolution that showcases the remarkable richness of life on Earth. Bees might be tiny, but they've got a big brain when it comes to math. Recent studies reveal that these buzzing buddies can grasp the concept of zero. In neat little lab sessions, scientists trained bees to link various patterns to different quantities. When presented with an empty image, those clever critters instinctively recognized it as less than one. Who knew that the brain power of these little pollinators could extend past a simple hive routine? The whole zero understanding trick shows that bees develop an ingenious way to create mental placeholders for the absence of things. With fewer than 1 million neurons, their brains remarkably perform this cognitive acrobat, comparing the presence of objects to nothingness. It's a wild ride through the mind of a bee, revealing a surprising depth of intellect once thought unreachable for insects. They're not just buzzing around, they're calculating too. Meanwhile, in the vast oceans, orcas are stealing the spotlight with their sophisticated hunting tactics. These wonderful whales don't just swim in circles, they pass down their skills like family recipes, with unique strategies according to their locale. Some orcas drive fish into tight circles while others cheekily beach themselves for a tasty seal snack, learning through observation and practicing under the watchful eyes of elders. These cetaceans are redefining cooperation and culture in the animal kingdom. With such comprehensive teaching methods, orca moms and experienced pod members mentor youngsters with graceful patience. The skills and techniques learned today become rituals of tomorrow, creating a sense of tradition strong enough to rival human customs. Each population has its own flavors of communication and dining choices, reflecting who they are as a society. Watching orca families in action is like tuning into a vibrant oceanic soap opera, full of rich interactions and evolving identities. And then we have pigeons. Those sometimes maligned city birds inspire, or with their hidden visual smarts, researchers have conducted remarkable experiments, presenting these feathered friends with paintings by famous artists like Monet and Picasso. Surprisingly, pigeons not only recognize the difference but also develop preferences. Talk about a feathered art critic club. It's mind-blowing to think about how these seemingly ordinary birds can engage in such complex cognitive processes. As it turns out, pigeons have an acute sense of aesthetics that allows them to distinguish between varying artistic styles. This newfound respect for pigeon intelligence challenges long-held beliefs about their capabilities. In a world full of bustling chaos and clattering city sounds, these plucky birds are quietly admiring masterpieces like true connoisseurs. Who knew that a pigeon stroll could double as an art gallery tour? With bees understanding zero, orcas honing their hunting skills, and pigeons becoming art aficionados, these captivating creatures escape the constraints of dull stereotypes. They remind us that intelligence can manifest itself in diverse, unexpected ways across the animal kingdom, from the intricate society of bees to the ocean's majestic orcas, and even those plucky pigeons on the street corners. Nature's brilliance shines through, showcasing the wonder of cognition in all its forms. Realizing that all living beings hold a thread of intelligence offers a fresh perspective on our interconnected world. As time passed, the artistic acumen of pigeons astounded researchers. These feathered Picassos were able to discern which paintings belonged to a particular artist, showcasing their ability to pick out styles among artworks they'd never laid eyes on before. It wasn't just about memorizing visual details. They were tuned into the artistic vibe, analyzing elements like texture, color balance, and brush strokes, like art critics with wings. Who knew pigeons possessed an artistic eye? What emerged from these experiments was nothing short of surprising. Pigeons are not just streetwise scavengers. They've got brains that allow for conceptual categorization usually found in mammals. This avian aptitude doesn't stop at art appreciation, either. These clever birds can also identify letters, recognize faces, and even detect emotional expressions. Talk about the total package. With their keen visual processing speeds, city pigeons are basically the unsung philosophers of the park benches, quietly analyzing the human world around them. Then there are ants, the tiny educators of the insect community. In the winding pathways of their underground colonies, these little critters engage in a unique form of teaching called tandem running. Picture a seasoned forager leading a rookie back to a delectable food source. Their journey is a charming dance of stops and starts the experienced and slows down, checking if the newbie is keeping up, and if the learner's antennas tap her mentor's body, well, that's the signal to continue the adventure. This quirky approach to teaching in the insect world serves as a fascinating reminder that learning isn't just a human trait, and sacrifice their time perhaps grumbling internally about lost snacks to ensure the next generation of foragers is prepared for life in the colony. Their cooperative learning reflects an understanding that goes beyond instinct. It's mentorship honed by experience and guided through simple, silent signals. And what about elephants? These gentle giants take self-awareness to another level. When placed in front of a mirror, they exhibit a curiosity that's a refreshing departure from the confusion often seen in the animal kingdom. Instead of freaking out like many would, elephants approach the mirror with grace, examining their reflections and those hard-to-reach body parts. They even angle the mirror or use their trunks to check out mysterious marks on their faces. This remarkable behavior reveals not just self-recognition, but a level of introspection that's simply mesmerizing. Elephants, with their grand brain power, show us that they are aware of their own existence and can reflect on it, quite literally. In a world where humans often consider themselves the benchmark, these birds and beasts are redefining intelligence in their own unique styles, proving that wisdom comes in many forms, feathers, and trunks. In controlled experiments, researchers discovered something fascinating. When animals looked in the mirror, they exhibited self-awareness. Picture this: a critter spots a mark on its skin, and while gazing at its reflection, it reaches out to touch that very spot. This shows they recognize that the face staring back is, in fact, their own. This is a significant leap in cognition. Much like what we see in intelligent great apes and charming dolphins. Imagine the social dynamics within these animal groups. They not only display self-awareness but also demonstrate empathy and cooperation. Each creature interacts with others in ways that suggest a deep understanding of identity. Much like enjoying a chat over brunch with your pals, in this scenario, mirrors transform from simple surfaces to windows revealing a complex mind. The moment they spot themselves, it's like, well, look who it is. It's almost like a selfie moment gone wild. But wait, there's more. Enter the cleaner wrasse, a tiny tropical fish that flipped the script on our understanding of intelligence. When confronted with a mirror, rather than swimming away, it first reacted as if facing a rival. But the moment it got serious and focused on its reflection, the game changed. It discovered a mark on its body visible only in the glass, launching itself into an amusing attempt to scrub it off against the reef's textures. Goodbye, reflection adversary. The wrasse's antics shook the scientific world, highlighting that understanding oneself could evolve differently among species. Sure, the wrasse isn't channeling a human complex, but it clearly demonstrates that even the simplest minds can develop a sense of self-perception. Its behavior is a gentle reminder that intelligence isn't just a one-size-fits-all type. It's a colorful tapestry woven through countless experiences. Now let's trot over to our equine friends. Horses are not just muscle and manner. They come equipped with remarkable memories entwined with emotions. Through millennia of companionship, these majestic beings recall human faces and voices, imprinting the good vibes or the not-so-great ones deep into their memories. When a familiar, soothing voice reaches their ears, the relaxation cascade kicks in, like a spa day for their equine hearts. However, bring up that voice of a person who didn't treat them well, and it's an entirely different story. Suddenly relaxed steeds morph into nervous Nellies as their heart rates spike, and they shift awkwardly in their space. This instinctual emotional memory champions the bond between humans and horses, unveiling a deeper connection that transcends mere farewells at the gate. There's a profound empathy there, reflecting time spent and tones shared. These remarkable creatures remind us that the narrative of consciousness and self-awareness spans a rainbow of life forms. Whether it's a tiny fish wiggling away self-doubt or a horse tugging at the strings of memory, these moments inject humor and depth into the conversation about intelligence in our fellow earthlings. After all, it's not all about humans when crafting a tale of sentience. The world is full of engaging characters ready to surprise us. Horses are not just beautiful creatures, They have a knack for recognizing their humans through clever visual and auditory cues. They're like the neighborhood watch of the animal kingdom, forming mental snapshots that dictate how they'll interact next time they meet. You'd be surprised at how quickly a horse can gauge your mood just by the tone of your voice or how you're standing. It's all about that unspoken bond, built on kindness and mutual respect, which lingers in a horse's memory like a catchy song stuck in your head. Meanwhile, over in corvid territory, we have some feathered tricksters. These intelligent birds take food hiding to new heights, or low depths, really. When they stash their snacks, they turn into secret agents, making sure no one is peeking. If they spot a potential thief, they'll act like they've hidden their treasure in one spot and sneakily tuck it away somewhere else. Talk about a clever game of misdirection, showcasing their ability to understand that others have their own thoughts and intentions. This feathered finesse is a manifestation of what scientists call theory of mind. It's like the birds are running a psychological workshop in their heads, contemplating what their fellow feathered friends might be planning. Once thought to be the exclusive domain of humans and great apes, this dazzling display of cunning intelligence proves our avian pals are not just brainless birds, they're strategists in their own right. Who knew that hiding a seed could double as a masterclass in social smarts? Over in the ocean, dolphins also bring a creative flair to foraging. Armed with sponges, they've evolved a unique tool use that would impress any marine biologist. These clever cetaceans carry sponges on their snouts, like nature's own version of a diving bell. While rummaging through the seabed, the sponges act like protective gloves, shielding them against sharp rocks or potentially pointy sea creatures. But here's the kicker: the use of sponges is learned behavior. Mothers take on the vital role of teachers, passing this spongy knowledge down to their calves, creating a rich cultural legacy among the dolphin community. Just picture the little ones struggling to perfect their mother's sponging technique, flopping about with half the sponge on their face. Different dolphin clans have developed their own variations, showing that they're not just using tools, they're adapting and innovating based on their local environments. This fascinating prowess in tool use tells us so much about the dolphin's foresight and problem-solving skills traits we typically associate with land-dwelling animals. In the depths of the ocean, where tools are rare, these dolphins have thrown a curveball at the conventional way of thinking about animal intelligence. They've turned foraging into an art, blending instinct with learned skill while making us rethink who really rules the animal kingdom. Whether it's horses bonding through shared moments or clever birds and dolphins outsmarting their environments, these creatures continually surprise us. They remind us that the world of animal behavior is rich and diverse, filled with unexpected intelligence and emotional depth that shines through in the unlikeliest of ways. Let's just say, the animal kingdom isn't ready to be underestimated anytime soon. Each species is just waiting for its moment to dazzle us with its ingenuity. In the serene depths of the ocean, a magical world thrives where clever sea otters showcase impressive intelligence wrapped in playful charm. These furry sea acrobats have a knack for crafting the perfect eating experience. Each one thoughtfully selects a favorite stone, a personal tool for cracking open shellfish. It's like their version of picking the right kitchen gadget, and they take it everywhere, nestled in a pouch of loose skin right under their arm. Watching these otters go to work is a blend of hilarity and astonishment. They gracefully float on their backs, swiftly striking shells with their prized rocks. This amusing spectacle is not just a fancy show. It requires tons of precision and balance, proving that these little furballs are far from just fluff. Their skill ensures they get snacks with efficiency, making dinner time appear like a talented performance. A routine polished through years of practice and some pretty serious technique. But hold on, the aquatic displays of intelligence don't stop there. Ocean's wonders can easily distract. But let's sail into the lush forests of Southeast Asia, where gibbons are busy ensuring their love songs ring out at dawn. These charming critters don't just banter with mindless chatter. No, they partake in beautiful duets. Picture it, a partner dance of sounds echoing through treetops, with each gibbon swapping melodies in a stunning display of musical prowess. Their coordinated performances aren't just for fun. They aim to fortify their bonds while announcing to the world, "This tree is ours." And as they master their unique family song patterns, young gibbons emerge into little songbirds, each pair crafting a special musical identity. This melodious chat isn't just verbal, it's a symphony that cements emotional connections, warming our hearts through the forest's morning light. Scientists have jumped into action to decode this melodic language, discovering that the deeper the emotional bond, the more synchronized their songs become. It's as if the gibbons are saying, "Let's harmonize our lives together." The notes fill the air with promises and connections, capturing the spirit of cooperation that exists within families and partners. In a world where communication often equates to mere words, these talented gibbons remind us that there's so much more. Through their musical exchanges, they illustrate a beautiful blend of understanding and trust, transcending the limits of vocal communication. From the enchanting sea otters mastering their tools to the gibbons' heartwarming duets, nature constantly reveals that intelligence, love, and creativity come in some pretty marvelous forms. In the sun-kissed grasslands of North America, prairie dogs engage in a vibrant chorus, communicating with an impressive vocabulary that even linguists would envy. Their calls are like nature's GPS, allowing them to convey intricate details about lurking predators. From humans to coyotes and hawks, these critters can differentiate threats not just by type, but by specifics like the size of a person's shoes or the color of their pants. Talk about a fashion faux pas survival strategy. Researchers couldn't resist digging deeper into this furry mystery. They recorded prairie dog sounds, then played them back to see how the colony reacted. To their amazement, each chirp triggered different responses, as if the furry folk were having an intense discussion. No wild cacophony here, these calls were clearly structured, showcasing complex grammar-like elements with their pitch and rhythm altering meanings. It's a linguistic achievement that raises the bar on what we thought was possible in the animal kingdom. In another corner of the world, imagination struts around on four limbs, as orangutans in Borneo and Sumatra craft umbrellas out of large leaves. When a sudden tropical downpour hits, these clever primates swing into action, wielding foliage like seasoned fashionistas. They craft makeshift shelters, holding big leaves overhead or draping them over their shoulders, showcasing an impressive blend of creativity and practicality. Who knew that an orangutan's idea of wet weather gear could rival the best raincoats? What's even more fascinating is that this leafy innovation isn't instinctual, it's learned. Young orangutans closely observe their elders, picking up these umbrella skills just like humans learn to ride a bike. This cultural passing of knowledge demonstrates their problem-solving capabilities, which come into play as they suss out the best branch for a sturdy shelter. Each clever move hints at a deeper understanding of their environment and showcases that raw intelligence can sprout from the simplest of tools. Meanwhile, in the wild, wolves are busy plotting their next meal with the finesse of experienced strategists. When these majestic creatures go hunting, it's a delicate dance of cooperation. Each wolf takes on a unique role in the hunt, with success hinging on their ability to read the subtlest cues from the pack. They coordinate like a well-oiled machine, even adapting their moves on the fly when plans go awry. Talk about being flexible. There's no dictator calling the shots here. The wolves' teamwork is a product of shared experiences and mutual understanding. Just like in a rock band where nobody's really the lead singer, it's a captivating blend of memory, trust, and the ability to interpret body language. They embody the notion that communication doesn't always need words. Sometimes, it's the look in your eyes or the way you wag your tail that counts. So whether it's prairie dogs chirping away, orangutans conjuring up leafy umbrellas, or wolves mastering the art of the hunt, the animal kingdom continues to surprise us. These fantastic feats of communication and ingenuity remind us just how interconnected intelligence can be. Wherever you choose to look, underneath the open sky, in the subtle rustle of leaves or in the chorus of calls, the wild whispers stories of life, loyalty, and the art of survival. Imagine a pack of wolves gliding through a snowy forest, darting gracefully like they've rehearsed a synchronized dance routine. Studies utilizing GPS tracking reveal that these furry emissaries adapt their formations based on obstacles in their path and their hunting objectives. It's a sight to behold, like a live-action version of teamwork in human sports or military strategy. Their ability to think on their paws reflects that strategic moves are not merely for humans, it's an instinctive dance of unity. Speaking of teamwork, let's talk about elephants. These gentle giants have an innate sense of cooperation that makes them the ultimate team players. When put to the test, elephants showcase their brilliant instinct. In a playful experiment, they had to pull ropes together to snag some yummy treats. Often, they'd pause, glancing back at their partner, proving they fully grasp that teamwork is the secret sauce for success. At the end of the day, they're not rival competitors. They know together they can achieve way more than solo efforts. In the wild, this collaboration is on full display. Elephants don't just protect their adorable calves, they clear paths and lift fallen comrades. Their social structure is rich with intelligence woven into their everyday lives. It's fascinating to see how they coordinate actions with shared goals, a display of understanding timing and collective actions. This isn't just a matter of brute strength. It's about emotional and cognitive connections that tie their herds together. Now, let's shift gears to some feathered friends, the ravens. These clever birds have developed their own version of a barter system. In studies where they were given bottle caps and taught they could exchange these trinkets for food, they caught on faster than you can say foraging. Some ravens opted to save their precious items, demonstrating a flair for delayed gratification that would make anyone proud. Ravens crack the code on value in their own unique way. It's like they're tiny economists, understanding that certain objects hold worth and can be traded for greater rewards. Their interactions begin to resemble primitive trade systems, showcasing a clever blend of memory, reasoning, and social savvy among these feathered contrarians. Who knew side-eyeing a bottle cap could be so loaded with meaning? But that's not all. Ravens have a social side too, using their treasured objects to gift or barter in an effort to influence friendships within their group. This behavior hints that they're not just flying by instinct, they can think abstractly about value. By witnessing their barter antics, we're allowed a sneak peek into a mind that dances on the edge of instinct and economy, blurring the lines as they flex their cognitive muscles. So whether it's a wolf pack gliding through fresh powder or a raven engaging in a sly trade, these creatures teach us about teamwork, strategy, and the beauty of cooperation. Nature is undoubtedly a stage where life plays out intricate social dramas filled with lessons on connection and intelligence. As these animals navigate their worlds, they brilliantly remind us that collaboration, whether in the animal kingdom or our own, is an essential part of thriving in every snowy forest and on every branch. Some parrots have taken creativity to a whole new level, inventing words to explain the world around them. Raised in human homes, these feathery linguists often surprise their pals with their unique word combinations. One parrot famously called an apple a banana berry, having learned both terms separately. It's a testament to their ability to use logic and imagination, showing that they aren't just mimicking sounds, they're communicating their thoughts and feelings. The cleverness of parrots doesn't stop there. This skill highlights their flexible memory and understanding of language as a system rather than fixed labels. Just like children learning to speak, these birds demonstrate a fascinating blend of imagination and problem solving. When they encounter something new, they don't just repeat what they've heard, they creatively invent words that reflect their experiences, effectively turning communication into a whimsical form of creation. Meanwhile, dolphins have their own incredible way of keeping in touch. These marine mammals utilize signature whistles, a unique sound each dolphin makes to identify itself. Picture this: a dolphin swims away from its group, and when it needs to reunite, it just whistles its name. The ingenious part is that when one dolphin mimics another's signature sound, the targeted dolphin often responds, showcasing their astoundingly accurate long-term memory. It's like a high-tech location system. Underwater, sound waves managing what eyesight can't in the vast ocean. What's remarkable is that these signature whistles serve as more than just names. They're the backbone of social cohesion among dolphins. In a watery world where distances can be daunting, these vocalizations stitch together friendships, family ties, and alliances into a complex social fabric. Each sound carries connections that endure even when dolphins are apart, weaving a living tapestry of memories deep beneath the sea. Switching gears, let's take a peek into the life of scrub jays, the masters of memory and social acumen. These clever birds are not just about the food they can stash away, they have an impressive knack for remembering who's watching when they hide their treasures. If a nosy neighbor spies on their secret snack location, these savvy jays are quick to relocate their goodies when the coast is clear. Talk about food safety. But that's not all. Scrub jays exhibit a unique social awareness by projecting their goals onto potential rivals. If they've stolen before, they're extra cautious, adapting their strategies based on what others might know. It's fascinating how their awareness demonstrates a rich understanding of different perspectives in the avian world. This makes them not only food hoarders but also social strategists, ensuring their dinner is well protected. Encounters in the animal kingdom bring out a delightful blend of intelligence and ingenuity. Parrots inventing words, dolphins recognizing each other through sound, and scrub jays outsmarting their peers create a tapestry of communication that reminds us of the whimsical world of nature. It's a dance of wits and creativity, proving that these creatures, while they may flap, swim, or flutter, are engaging in the age-old quest for connection in ways that are as unique as they are amusing. Have you ever thought about the secret life of scrub jays? These crafty little birds aren't just about chirping and flapping their wings. They've been caught in experiments showcasing their impressive memory skills. Scrub jays can remember not only where they've hidden food but also when and in what social context. Talk about a bird with a keen mental calendar. It's like they're the squirrels of the sky, secretly planning their next meal with a sprinkle of drama. Their thoughtful behavior reveals that you don't need a big brain to have grand plans. With a dash of foresight, scrub jays demonstrate that even the simplest minds can engage in a sort of mental time travel. They reflect on the past and strategize the future, all while keeping their treasures tucked away. The next time you see one flash by, imagine what secret plots might be flying through that feathery little brain. Now, let's shift gears to our buzzing friends, the bees. These pint-sized powerhouses are killing it in the face recognition department. It sounds like a scene from a superhero movie, but bees can actually identify human faces. Through clever training, they associate various photos with tasty rewards. Over time, they piece the images together, transforming them into mental templates. Who knew these critters were little visual ninjas, processing images with the efficiency that puts some humans to shame? The fascinating part here is that computational mastery isn't about having oversized brains. It's all about how you use what you've got. This reveals incredible insights into how we can improve artificial vision systems and also expand our ideas around insect intelligence. Those buzzing around, working diligently, remind us that the complexity of cognition isn't reserved for just the biggest species. It can thrive within the colorful realms of the tiniest creatures. Meanwhile, in the lush, verdant realm of the Congo Basin, bonobos are taking a different approach to harmony. These gentle primates prefer to keep the peace over displaying dominance. When conflict arises, they eschew bickering and instead engage in a warm embrace of eye contact. Picture two bonobos locking eyes, a moment that transcends words, during which they signal mutual reassurance like the ultimate peace treaty forged in silence. In fact, this eye connection isn't a mere glance, it acts as a social superglue. Observers have noted that once tension eases, these adorable apes often follow up with gestures of compassion like grooming or even hand-holding. It's like their own form of therapy session, helping not just to lower stress levels but also to rebuild their communal trust. Who knew bonobos would win at the game of emotional intelligence? Their method of conflict resolution is centered on cooperation rather than fear, showcasing a profound level of empathy that's rare even in the human world. It's a beautiful dance of emotions and understanding, where the power to create stability is found not in aggression but in the nurturing exchange of gentle glances. It's as if they've taken eye contact to a whole new level, proving that compassion holds remarkable weight in restoring the bond of community. Dolphins are the ocean's very own superheroes, swooping in to save the day when a pod member is in distress. When one of their own gets injured or weak, it's like a signal for a dolphin brigade to assemble. These aquatic buddies glide alongside the stricken dolphin, keeping it near the surface to ensure it can breathe. This isn't just a casual swim session. They synchronize their movements, rhythm, and even speed. It's like a synchronized swimming event, only with more blubbery charm and fewer sequins. What's even more astonishing is the dedication these dolphins show. Some pod members might stick by their friend's side for hours or days, taking turns to share the burden of support. It's like a never-ending buddy system where no dolphin is left behind. Scientists can't just chalk this up to instinct. They're discovering that these underwater mammals possess empathy that taps into a profound social connection. This behavior reveals not just intelligence, but a remarkable understanding of each other's feelings. Every now and then, dolphins extend their helping fins beyond their pod to assist other species, including humans. Imagine being lost at sea and suddenly finding yourself being guided back to safety by dolphins. Talk about a splashy rescue mission. Their willingness to share energy for someone else's survival highlights the moral backbone of their social interactions in the vast expanse of the ocean. These acts of compassion remind us that even the wildest waters can be filled with warmth and kindness. Over in the city's bustling chaos, crows are the quick-witted strategists of survival, proving that brains really do outsmart brawn. These feathered maestros have fine-tuned their skills to use human activity to their advantage. Hard-shelled nuts are the chosen treasure, and busy roadways serve as their personal nut-cracking labs. Crows smartly drop their prized nuts right where cars will roll over them, generating the perfect crack with that classic smash and dash routine. But these clever crows don't just wing it blindly, they've got timing down to an art form. When traffic lights turn red, they dive down to nab their scrumptious morsels like clockwork. It's a high-flying game of timing and patience, demonstrating a keen understanding of human traffic patterns. Researchers are left scratching their heads in awe, realizing that these urban birds are not only clever but also capable of predicting future events based on human routines. And let's not forget crows' instinct for teaching. They pass this unique nut-cracking technique to younger generations, ensuring their culture thrives like a well-oiled machine. What looks like a spontaneous act of scavenging is a masterclass in creativity and adaptability. As these birds use cars as tools in their quest for sustenance, they embody an elegant blend of nature navigating the complexities of urban life. In a world where compassion meets cunning, dolphins and crows are redefining what it means to be a member of their communities. From the endless depths of the ocean to the bustling streets of the city, these species showcase the incredible range of intelligence and empathy present in the animal kingdom. Each story serves as a reminder that cooperation, survival, and compassion can emerge in the most unexpected ways, creating a delightful tapestry of life. Who knew the wild could be such a beautifully synchronized dance? Imagine a spider, high on caffeine, going all Jackson Pollock on its web. Researchers have discovered that these eight-legged architects aren't just mindlessly weaving silk. Their designs are influenced by their mental state, much like your handwriting when you're stressed. A tiny sip of caffeine turns their perfectly symmetrical masterpieces into chaotic messes with missing connections and tangle fests. You can practically hear the little critters muttering, "Who needs rules anyway?" when they get a taste of that energy kick. Now, if you throw some sedatives into the mix, the results are a little less wild but still fascinating. The webs transform into simple, sparse designs. Think minimalist art with a hint of a hangover. The basic structure is there, but it's stripped of all those eye-catching details. Researchers realize that how spiders construct their silky abodes reflects their mental states. It's like watching your friend's dance moves change from a vibrant jig to a slow shuffle after one too many drinks. Everyone has their own rhythm. But it's not just about web weaving. These experiments set off a whole ethical debate about studying creatures with tiny brains. Still, they shed light on how even the smallest of minds deal with complex tasks like web spinning. It's a delicate balance of concentration and artistry. Each strand of silk they weave tells a story of focus or distraction when that flow is interrupted. The spider's entire architectural vision tumbles into chaos, revealing the hidden web of their thoughts. Now, let's take a trip to the savannas where elephants roam. These gentle giants have a deep-seated appreciation for memory, especially when it comes to their deceased kin. Long after a herd member passes away, their buddies return to touch the bones, perhaps recalling great adventures they shared. They stand in solemn silence, tracing tusks and skulls with their trunks like they're reminiscing about the good old days. It's a ritual that's not just instinct. It's a poignant display of love and memory. Young calves learn this tradition by observing the elders, a clear sign this isn't simply a curious sniff and poke. It's a cultural behavior that points to a deep emotional connection among them. And check this out, some elephants will revisit these spots years later. Clearly, these majestic creatures carry an internal map of relationships that remains intact, even when one of their own is no longer around. In their gentle gestures, they exhibit a profound understanding of loss and connection. Shifting oceans, let's dive into the soulful world of whales singing their own maritime ballads. These magnificent creatures have unique songs that change based on where they live and which family they belong to. Their melodies travel for hundreds of kilometers, echoing like the ultimate underwater symphony. Each pod has its own musical dialect, crafted over generations, helping individuals recognize their relatives through song. much like family reunions, just with more splashing. These intricate patterns allow whales to communicate and bond, harmonizing their echoing voices into a collective identity. So, next time you hear whale songs drifting in the ocean, remember, it's not just a pretty tune, it's a heartfelt connection that spans the waves, speaking to the memories and histories that define their family. As nature intertwines memory and melody, the stories of spiders, elephants, and whales highlight the profound connections we share with the world around us. As time rolls on, the whale songs continue to unravel, evolving like a timeless symphony that layers phrases and motifs with a dash of flavor. When individual pods collide in the grand ocean stage, their melodies blend, sounding like a cultural mashup, an aquatic remix of shared traditions. It's a fascinating auditory tapestry, where young whales soak in these oral stories from the elders, ensuring that their rich heritage stays afloat, sailing through generations like a treasure chest of tunes. Scientists have decided that these whale songs follow structured patterns akin to a musical grammar lesson, the kind of class every whale wants to ace. So, every note that reverberates beneath the waves carries more than mere sounds. It's like a postcard from the past. Each melody maps the cultural identity of a group, chronicling their seafaring adventures as they traverse the ever-expansive blue depths and create familial bonds encapsulated in sound. Meanwhile, in the underwater realms teeming with life, some fish are honing their math skills. Yes, fish can count. Specifically, tiny creatures such as guppies, angelfish, and zebrafish exhibit a knack for numbers that could rival your average mathlete. When faced with danger lurking in the deep, they stick together, swimming towards shoals wherein safety is multiplied. It's like a hydraulic system for survival. The more, the merrier. In a splash of scientific pizzazz, researchers have discovered that these little swimmers can confidently differentiate between groups of 2 and 3, upgrading to 3 and 4 without missing a fin beat. This uncanny skill is dubbed subbitizing, a snazzy term for instinctively recognizing quantities without a calculator in hand. It's surprising to learn that even shadowy patterns of shapes have them flexing their mental muscles, proving they've got this number game under wraps even when it gets tricky. But wait, we haven't even dived into what our furry companions on land are up to. Yes, those lovable dogs, who've spent thousands of years honing their skills on the communication frontier, can comprehend dozens of human words and gestures. Talk about a grand evolution in understanding. They can associate specific words with objects, perform complex tricks on command, and even pick up on the subtle nuances of our emotional tones with precision. When us humans chat, dogs get hyper-focused, engaging the left hemisphere of their brains for word processing while the right hemisphere tunes into our emotional intonations. It's a two-for-one deal of canine brilliance. Moreover, their ability to track movements like pointing fingers or the trajectory of our eyes showcases their incredible sensitivity to non-verbal cues, proving that while they might not speak our language, they're emotionally dialed in on every word we've got to say. So, whether it's in the melodic dances of the whales beneath the waves or the intelligent maneuvers of dogs on land, the communication games of the natural world are rich with surprises, from submersible soundscapes to heartwarming canine connections. The line may be blurred, but one thing's for certain: life ensures that some connections are simply too profound to stay silent. In a world where communication flourishes across species, apes have taken the baton and run with it. These smart primates aren't just swinging from trees, they're swinging into the realm of language. Researchers have discovered that apes, particularly chimpanzees, gorillas, and bonobos, can learn modified sign languages to convey their thoughts and ideas. They proudly exhibit hundreds of distinct signs formed into phrases, proving they're not just repeating parrot style, but are genuine conversationalists in their own right. Picture a witty gorilla who expresses joy, heartbreak, and even affection through sign language. It's as if they have unlocked an inner world, rich with emotions and thoughts. These remarkable creatures can communicate complex concepts and even come up with creative sign combinations to describe new objects. It's as though they've handed us a mirror that reflects our own linguistic complexities, showing that the desire to connect is universal, possibly spilling into the ape community as well. The partnership formed through eye contact and shared expressions is nothing short of mesmerizing. Without uttering a single word, apes and researchers craft bonds built on mutual understanding. creating a dialogue that transcends the limitations of spoken language. Imagine a silent exchange filled with meaning, each gesture echoing a heartbeat of empathy. This intricate dance of minds reveals how language extends beyond the human realm, creating a continuum of intelligence that pulses through the animal kingdom. But the talk doesn't stop with primates. The buzzing bees have their own way of chit-chatting. Now, don't let their size fool you. These little creatures are master communicators. When a bee returns from a successful day of flower foraging, she doesn't just rest on her laurels. Instead, she leaps into a wiggle-filled performance known as the waggle dance, revealing the secret spots of flower riches with just a few moves and vibrations. It's a busy little Broadway show right inside the hive. As she shakes and turns, observers lean in, fully engrossed in this choreographed conversation. The movements convey critical information. The dance reveals not just where to find nectar, but also how far away it is and in which direction to fly, all while synchronizing with the sun's journey across the sky. This is not just a casual stroll into the flower patch. It's like a GPS for bees that they've memorized and adjusted for real-time calculations. In their bustling hive, thousands of bees follow the messages of their fellow dancers, transforming individual actions into a collective adventure. What starts as a simple dance evolves into a grand narrative of teamwork and exploration, with each bee contributing to the success of the colony. It's a powerful reminder of how intricate communication can evolve even among the tiniest creatures. In both the ape world and the hive, we see relationships flourishing through cooperation and shared understanding. The threads that tie these communities together demonstrate that the essence of communication, whether through signs or dances, lies in the simple yet profound need to be understood. Just as the apes express their thoughts and emotions, bees orchestrate a symphony of movement to celebrate their discoveries, proving that connection is an innate drive across all beings. Rats might just be nature's little heroes, showing empathy in ways that'll give you warm fuzzies. In a lab environment, scientists discovered this heartwarming behavior during experiments. They observed a free rat eagerly opening a door to rescue a trapped companion without any bribes of cheese or snacks. It was like seeing a superhero pizza-loving rat swooping in to save their friends. It's a touching moment, proving that even the tiniest creatures have big hearts. Even more fascinating was when researchers put the rats in a dilemma. Given the choice between munching on chocolate or freeing a pal, these altruistic rodents often chose companionship over cocoa. The bond strengthened notably when the comrades were familiar with one another. The scientists suggested that rats have some emotional depth, experiencing empathy rooted in their social connections, unlike just simple instincts. Who knew you could find such touching sentiments in a critter scurrying around in a lab? But wait, if you thought rats were the only stars in the animal kingdom, let's talk about octopuses. These clever creatures come equipped with a toolkit of skills, including an impressive knack for crafting portable homes. Picture this, an octopus scouring the ocean floor like a construction worker, gathering abandoned coconut shells for their next cozy den. It's like watching a DIY show, but underwater, and without the annoying host yelling about the budget. Once these clever cephalopods find just the right spot, they'll arrange the shells into ingenious shelters for protection. This level of planning is rare among invertebrates, signaling impressive intelligence and resourcefulness. Some even repeat this routine, as though they've got a favorite shell they just can't bear to part with. Who could blame them for choosing comfort? They've turned human trash into their little havens, proving that even inanimate objects can become treasures in the right hands or fins. Now let's shift gears to our classy feathered friends, the magpies. Finding a mirror might just be the most exciting thing to happen in a magpie's day. Initially, they strut toward their reflection, all puffed up and ruffled, ready to confront what they think is a rival. But hold the drama. As they realize it's just their own fabulous selves, they start preening and checking out their markings like any celebrity preparing for the red carpet. In scientific experiments, when colored marks were slyly placed on the magpie's feathers, they didn't just overlook them. Oh no. They attempted to wipe the marks away, showcasing self-awareness that would make any self-esteemed coach proud. This behavior screams, "I recognize my fabulousness." It's a delightful reminder that intelligence and awareness aren't confined to humans or our closest primate relatives. As even our avian pals get in on the self-appreciation action. Researchers were left scratching their heads when they discovered that magpies, yes, Those cheeky black and white birds actually have a sense of self. Despite being feathered and flying, these avian wonders exhibit a brain structure that doesn't hold a candle to primates. Yet, here they are, proving that consciousness can suit many characters. In a fleeting moment of reflection, magpies realize they're not just another feather in the flock, they have an identity. Who knew awareness could flutter around like a playful breeze in the bird kingdom? Now, let's take a dive beneath the waves and meet the dolphins, the ocean's synchronized swimmers. These clever creatures have transformed hunting into a captivating performance worthy of Broadway. Picture it, schools of fish shimmery like disco balls, surrounded by a dolphin dance party, with bubbles spiraling and fins flicking. They craft bait balls, dense spheres of fishy goodness. Each dolphin moves with military precision, adhering to a precise rhythm of squeaks and clicks that make dolphins sound like they're sharing a choir rehearsal. And get this, some dolphins have even decided to tag team with human fishermen. They work together like a dynamic duo, signaling when it's time to cast the nets and happily sharing in the day's haul. This teamwork isn't just random, it's a cultural exchange that floats from generation to generation. Think of it as interspecies cooperation with a pinch of intelligence and a dash of fun. Their underwater ballet beautifully illustrates that shared brainpower isn't limited to land dwellers. Shifting our gaze up the treetops, we find chimpanzees, the memory champions of the animal kingdom. These clever chimps hold the sharpest recollections. As if they walked into a memory palace, researchers captured their attention with photos of long-lost chimp friends, some not seen for over 20 years. And what did our furry friends do? Instead of shrugging, they leaned in with calm confidence, recognizing their old pals like a long-lost friend at a reunion. It's fascinating to consider that these sociable primates not only remember faces, they remember emotions tied to those memories. This social memory is their secret weapon, helping them navigate alliances and dodge past conflicts in their constantly shifting communities. Forget practical use, their memory game rivals ours. Each familiar face is brimming with history and camaraderie, just waiting to be recalled when the eyes meet across a crowded jungle. So, as we observe these remarkable creatures, magpies with their self-awareness, dolphins with their teamwork, and chimps with their nostalgic memories, we're treated to a glimpse of consciousness that stretches far beyond what we once thought. In every quirk and splash of intelligence, these animals remind us that the world is a colorful tapestry of awareness, individuality, and cooperation. Who knew that awareness could be found in such surprising and delightful forms? Ravens are the crafty little masterminds of the bird world. In the depths of forests and on rugged plains, these feathered tool users scavenge sticks, stones, and other nifty objects to stash away in secret hiding spots. When their newfound treasures are needed later, whether it's days or even weeks, these clever crows have an uncanny knack for finding them again. It's like they're hosting their own version of a scavenger hunt, but with a dash of strategy. What's truly fascinating is that ravens have specific tool preferences for particular challenges. They're not just throwing any old stick at the problem, they understand cause and effect. It's as if each raven has a little laboratory in its mind, where it experiments with various tools like an avian Einstein. They've mastered the art of planning ahead, demonstrating foresight that leaves us humans both impressed and a tad envious. Who knew birds were such savvy strategists? And let's not forget their sneaky side. When other ravens are lurking nearby, you can bet they're not cluing them in on their secret stash. They conceal their actions with the finesse of a magician. It's like an aerial version of "Don't let anyone see where I hid the chocolate." This kind of planning showcases not just intelligence but also a remarkable sense of self-control. These birds aren't merely reacting to the moment. They're plotting their futures with all the seriousness of a CEO, preparing for a quarterly review. Switching gears to some furry friends, it turns out dogs can feel jealousy too. If you've ever watched your loyal pup's expression change as you shower attention on another animal, you know what I mean. It's a universal canine response. Scientists have backed this up with experiments, observing how dogs nudge, bark, or push their way back into the spotlight whenever human attention drifts. It's not just a playful ruckus. It's a clear signal of jealousy at work, reminiscent of a child vying for their parents' love. This jealousy is not just a fleeting emotion, it's deeply ingrained and helps maintain long-term bonds between dogs and their humans. Ever noticed how pooches become so aware of attention dynamics? It's as if they've tapped into the emotional rhythm of social relationships, brain scans reveal that the same areas firing up during human jealousy also light up in our four-legged companions. This implies that the emotional framework of jealousy has ancient roots, predating our own existence, all bound up in the intricate web of companionship we share. Finally, let's dive into the bustling world of ants. These tiny critters function like a remarkable superorganism. Each colony operates not as individuals but as a cohesive unit. Picture thousands of ants, working together like a perfectly synchronized dance troupe, all without a conductor. Each ant abides by simple local rules. Yet together they build grand tunnels, cultivate fungi, and defend their territory. It's the ultimate team effort in nature, showcasing how cooperation leads to astonishingly intricate outcomes. Information flows seamlessly through the ant colony using pheromones, those magical chemical messengers that guide behavior and decision-making. It's like they've got their own chemical Instagram, sharing updates in real time. This distributed intelligence allows ants to adapt quickly to challenges and thrive in their environment, embodying a level of coordination and collaboration that many might envy. Who knew that such tiny creatures could teach us the essence of teamwork and community? In a world bustling with activity, ants are the unsung efficiency experts, constantly shifting gears. When their environment throws a curveball, these tiny creatures spring into action, reorganizing their workforce with the precision of a well-oiled machine. It's a self-organizing spectacle that resembles complex computational systems, where numerous simple organisms work in harmony to solve problems. Researchers have taken cues from this collective intelligence to craft algorithms for robotics, showcasing just how brilliant nature's little architects can be in the grand scheme of problem solving. Imagine a bustling ant colony, with each member acting like a neural connection in a vast cerebral network. This seamless cooperation gives insight into how intelligence can arise not from a singular source but from the interplay between many. With each worker ant contributing its share of awareness, the colony behaves as if it possesses a single, shared mind. It's fascinating and humorous to think about a society of tiny creatures embodying the essence of teamwork and intelligent design, much like a thriving startup looking for innovative solutions. Switching gears from ants to horses, it turns out these majestic creatures aren't just riding companions, they're also deep thinkers. Recent studies reveal horses can use visual boards filled with symbols to express their desires. Want a cozy blanket? They'll flex their muscles to indicate a yes or no. These choices aren't just random flicks, they show a sophisticated understanding of their comfort and surroundings. It's as if the horses have a knack for human language, making every interaction a delightful two-way street. What's even more mind-blowing, horses can communicate and learn together. Gone are the stereotypes of hierarchies and commands. Instead, these animals demonstrate that meaningful exchanges happen through shared experiences. They grasp human attention like pros, anticipating responses. Each muscle twitch or nudge carries a message, bridging the gap between species. Cooperation morphs into conversation, where both parties tune in, creating an enriching dialogue between horse and human. Now, let's dive into the depths of the ocean to meet the whales. These magnificent creatures have their own familial ties woven into melodies. Yes, whale songs are like the narrative threads of their existence. Each community has its unique tune, a complex tapestry of notes that shifts subtly with each generation. As young whales learn from their elders, they carry these lyrical legacies across vast distances, ensuring that the echoes of the past continue to resonate beneath the waves. These melodic chronicles are far from random. Upon closer inspection, scientists can pick up on the intricate patterns and structures that resemble musical grammar. They're not just songs, they're oral histories that uphold the lineage and culture within whale populations. Each unique rhythm shares stories of ancestry and migratory paths, revealing the rich social tapestry of these aquatic giants beneath the surface. Memory and identity dance together, creating a legacy that thrives on sound. As melodies evolve over time, they encompass new influences while preserving the ancestral echoes of what once was. These aquatic ballads are like cultural documents, showing how past and present are interwoven in the lives of whales. Each note sung is a gentle reminder that despite the vastness of the oceans, connections across time and space persist in the songs of these remarkable animals. It's a heartwarming blend of nostalgia and continuity, showcasing that, in nature, every tune carries bonds that hold together generations. Cuttlefish are the cool kids of the ocean, demonstrating a level of self-control that would make even the most disciplined humans green with envy. In a series of tests sharper than a chef's knife, these crafty critters faced two delectable meals, an instant snack of less desirable fare and a tantalizing shrimp that demanded a bit of patience. Much to everyone's surprise, many cuttlefish played the long game, resisting the first bite for over 2 minutes, showcasing their mind's ability to connect present restraint with future rewards. What's mind-blowing is that these little geniuses have an advanced cognitive skill known as delayed gratification, a concept usually reserved for higher animals. Though their brains are wired differently from ours, they boast sophisticated lows that help them learn, imagine alternatives, and plot their next delicious move. Watching them in action is like observing miniature decision-makers contemplating the best choice while deep beneath the waves. They challenge our traditional views of thinking and decision-making. These slippery thinkers have us pondering life lessons while slinking through the water like true philosophers. Meanwhile, on solid ground, gorillas are busy mastering the art of play and mischief. In their family groups, these gentle giants have a flair for theatrics that rivals any sitcom. Watching a gorilla stage a hilarious theft, only to sneak away with a glint of amusement in their eyes, is the kind of show that brings a smile. It's like they have a whole repertoire of jokes just waiting for the right audience, which, let's be honest, is most likely their fellow gorillas, chuckling in reply to the antics. Gorillas flaunt their sense of humor in the most adorable ways, engaging in antics that require a solid grasp of social dynamics. Teasing isn't a sign of aggression, but a means of bolstering bonds and fostering trust in their community. Their ability to anticipate reactions perfectly underscores their emotional sophistication, revealing a deep understanding of social rules that can be bent for a good giggle. Who knew that gorillas could be so gourmet in humor, using pranks to stir up laughter and connection? And speaking of teamwork, dolphins exhibit some serious buddy goals when it comes to collaborating with humans. In coastal communities of bustling Brazil and Myanmar, an age-old partnership thrives between humans and dolphins during fish hunts. These sleek marine mammals guide schools of fish toward the shore, effectively orchestrating a feast that benefits everyone involved. Picture this: dolphins bobbing and weaving while humans sweat it out along the coastline. It's a beautiful blend of marine choreography and fishy business. This age-old relationship showcases the intellect and social capability of dolphins that goes beyond mere communication. Their ability to work in tandem with humans speaks to a shared understanding, almost like an unspoken contract between species. It's a relationship that thrives on cooperation and mutual benefit. Where which fish get to live another day depends on how well they play their cards or fins alongside their human counterparts. Together, they are masters at leveraging their skills for a reward, darting through the waves with effortless charm. As these incredible species continue to showcase their astonishing abilities, they leave us with a profound realization: intelligence and emotion aren't just confined to the human realm. They weave throughout the animal kingdom, demonstrating that every creature has worth beyond their appearance. Whether it's the delayed gratification of a cuttlefish, the comedic genius of gorillas, or the cooperative work of dolphins, they're all intricate pieces of a puzzle that celebrates the extraordinary spectrum of life on this planet. And let's be honest, who could resist learning something delightful from them? At the crack of dawn, you'll find fishermen glancing at the ocean's surface for a telltale sign, a splash or a flick of a tail. Just as they prepare their nets, dolphins leap out of the water, performing their own acrobatic dance. This delightful coordination has become a well-rehearsed routine that plays out like a finely tuned ballet. In this partnership, while the fishermen gather their catch, the dolphins enjoy a well-deserved meal. Talk about teamwork. What's truly remarkable is how this interspecies communication reflects more than just instinct. It's pure culture passed down through generations. The younger dolphins watch their elders like diligent students, absorbing every splash and signal. Meanwhile, young fishermen learn the ropes from their fathers and grandfathers over long summer days. It's a cultural exchange where both species have honed their skills, learning the unspoken lingo of trust and timing. And just when you thought you'd seen it all, enter the African grey parrot, a feathery genius wearing a colourful cape. These birds have been scoring straight A's in intelligence exams, leaving researchers scratching their heads. Forget simple tasks. These parrots grasp complex concepts like size and shape. When faced with a choice between various objects, they demonstrate their smarts, pointing out the larger or rounder one as easily as we'd pick our favorite pizza topping. Talk about being a show off. But it gets even better. Some African grey parrots have not only learned the words but can also recite them, turning them into little avian philosophers. They use their words to categorize objects rather than just mimic sounds like a bad 90s ringtone. Their ability to connect the dots shows a level of symbolic reasoning that would make even the brightest toddlers proud. Just think about it. These tiny brains are working overtime, linking perception to understanding with pizzazz. Shifting gears to the sassy sea lions, they've got some impressive tricks up their flippers. In laboratory settings, these aquatic mammals delve deep into reasoning, grasping abstract rules like seasoned mathematicians. Imagine them cracking the code of symbols and inferring relationships like true detectives. If shown a pair of linked images, they can infer connections between new pairs following the same logic, leaving humans with jaws dropped and minds blown. This brainy behavior is what scientists call transitive inference, essentially logical reasoning with pizzazz. Gone are the days of thinking logic was strictly a human or primate thing. Sea lions strut their stuff with elegant deductions that would make any philosopher proud. Each leap and bark is a testament to their astounding cognitive abilities. Who knew a day at the beach could come with such a side of intellect? It seems dolphins, parrots, and sea lions are redefining the animal kingdom with their dazzling mental gymnastics. The animal kingdom is full of intellectual surprises, showing us that cognition isn't just a human trait. Take sea lions, for instance. They don't just dive and catch fish. These clever creatures can identify complex patterns in their environment. They navigate crowded social circles and ever-shifting ocean currents like social butterflies, all thanks to their brain's ability to connect dots abstractly. Just imagine a sea lion pondering its next move while balancing on a rock. It's a witty spectacle. Then there's the purring of cats, which deserves a stand-up comedy routine of its own. This cozy vibration isn't just for relaxation. It's a sophisticated tool for communication, with a clever twist on frequency. Cats can transform their purr into an irresistible melody that mimics the wails of a hungry baby. This auditory trick flips on the nurturing instincts of humans. Who knew that a yowly cat could turn into a tiny furry manipulator? It's persuasion at its finest. And the science folks have caught onto this feline strategy. Studies reveal that humans respond faster and with more warmth to these modified purrs than to standard ones. Over years of cohabitation, cats have perfected their sound game. It's a hilarious conundrum of modern life. What sounds adamant to us is often a negotiation tactic by our fluffy overlords. This subtle manipulation has woven a fabric of connection between humans and cats, creating a unique symphony of affection and sly suggestion. Now let's chat about spiders, the unsung architects of the wild. These eight-legged builders are far more ingenious than mere creepy crawlies. When their web is damaged, they don't panic. Instead, they crank into gear, skillfully reconstructing their intricate masterpieces. It's like watching a delicate ballet in a haunted house, graceful and slightly eerie. These remarkable arachnids seem to have a built-in GPS that helps them measure distance using their own leg movements. Talk about multi-tasking. Not only do spiders build webs with mind-boggling precision, but they also don't need good lighting to do it. Even in the pitch black, their skills remain sharp. You can almost hear the gears turning in those tiny brains as they navigate space using memory and proprioception instead of sight. Picture a spider, confidently spinning its silky threads, as if it's using advanced calculus to create the most fabulous web in the neighborhood. It's a tangled affair of engineering and instinct. In conclusion, our animal friends continuously surprise us with their brainy antics. Whether it's the social savvy of sea lions, the sound-shifting charm of purring cats, or the architectural wiles of spiders, they all remind us that intelligence isn't defined by species. It's rather delightful to realize we share our planet with these clever critters, who teach us about the wonders of adaptation and communication. Who knew that beneath soft fur or tiny exoskeletons lies a world of creativity and cunning? Each twist and turn of nature tells a fascinating story of creatures adapting through instinct and smart motion. Take the monkey world, for example. Monkeys aren't just hanging out and grooming each other. They're engaging in a real-life drama about fairness. They've shown that even the tiniest of nervous systems can grasp complex social dynamics with their rhythmic movements and repetition. These little pranksters weave a captivating pattern of cooperation and mutual respect. In a series of cleverly designed experiments, scientists revealed the monkey's sense of justice. Picture it. One monkey receives a luscious grape while the other gets a sad cucumber slice. How do you think the cucumber muncher reacts? Spoiler alert, they usually toss it back or refuse it entirely. Over time, these protests intensify. Clearly, these cheeky primates have a keen grasp on the rather human concept of fairness, proving that social balance is no laughing matter in the jungle. Navigating the world of monkey business isn't just about getting along, it's about keeping the peace. Their reactions highlight an innate understanding of feelings and expectations. When they sense unfairness, drama ensues. But when equality reigns, cooperation returns seamlessly. This emotional intelligence illuminates how fairness is not just a human-made norm, it's an essential tune in the evolutionary symphony of social life, urging harmony and preventing exploitation among their troop. Now, let's take a leap into the elephant kingdom. These magnificent beings, with their impressive intelligence, don't just stomp around aimlessly. They engage in a rather adorable act of tool use to scratch those hard-to-reach itches. Imagine an elephant, frustrated by an annoying spot, picking up a branch just right for the job. They'll even trim down their tools, showing off their problem-solving prowess and keen body awareness in the process. It's not mere scratching, it's a peek into the intricate workings of their minds. With a touch of planning and a sprinkle of adaptability, elephants demonstrate that they're not only curious but also inventive, making the environment bend to their needs. Their calm persistence in refining their scratching methods speaks volumes of their intelligence. Who knew such straightforward acts could reveal such depth? Last but not least, let's dive into the world of dolphins. These intelligent marine mammals possess remarkable capabilities, including recognizing each other's unique voices after decades apart. Imagine the joy of reconnecting with an old friend, echoing across the ocean waves. And that's precisely what dolphins do. Their fantastic memory and social bonds highlight a level of cognitive sophistication that is truly breathtaking. So, whether it's monkeys engaging in their playful antics of fairness, elephants demonstrating creative solutions to pesky itches, or dolphins celebrating the sounds of friendship, we can see that animals are more than just creatures of instinct. They embody social understanding, cleverness, and a dash of humor, turning the natural world into a vibrant tapestry of life's intricate dance. In the mysterious depths of the ocean, dolphins are like the social butterflies of the marine world, and they have a unique way of socializing through sound. Each dolphin crafts its own signature whistle, much like a name. These whistles are not just for show, they can remember and recognize these sounds even decades later. Researchers discovered that when dolphins hear recordings of their long-lost pals underwater, they spring into action, responding with excited calls. However, if it's an unfamiliar sound, they give it the cold shoulder. Talk about selective hearing. The impressive ability to recall these distinctive whistles suggests that dolphins form incredibly deep social bonds and possess a memory that's off the charts. It's like they have a library of whistles stored up, each representing a friendship or family tie, quietly echoing across the waves. In the world of dolphins, a simple sound holds not just identity but also a whole lot of history, connecting them through time and distance like an emotional underwater Facebook. But let's take a flip up to the larger tides and meet the whales, who might just give you a run for your tears. When a whale loses a calf, their reaction radiates sorrow like the most devoted of mothers. This emotionally charged mother will often cradle her lost calf, nudging it to the surface, almost as if hoping for a miracle. It's not just a solitary act. Fellow whales will gather around, slowing their pace and serenading the water with haunting low calls. It's a deep well of emotion, showcasing bonds that run deeper than the ocean itself. These acts of mourning aren't just for drama, they come with a hefty price tag in terms of energy and risk. Yet, the whales persist in their show of love and loyalty. Scientists believe this behavior speaks volumes about their emotional attachment and difficulty in letting go. The attention they pay to loss reveals an extraordinary level of awareness connecting presence and absence. It's as if they are penning an ancient ballad of grief, demonstrating that love transcends even the finality of death. Next up, let's fly over to the land of the cleverest birds, the ravens. These feathered thinkers aren't just squawking for fun, they're holding grudges and keeping score. When they encounter humans who play dirty, the ravens remember those shady dealings like it's carved into their memory. In future interactions, they strategically sidestep those tricky humans and may even seek revenge, while they happily chirp away with the generous types. Fairness is key in their world, and they know how to pick their allies wisely. But wait, there's more. Ravens don't just learn from their own experiences, they're keen observers, taking notes on how others are treated. If they see one of their fellow ravens being wronged, these crafty birds will remember that humans face too, showing they have a sense of moral evaluation. Their ability to form judgments based on prior interactions paints a picture of intelligent social reasoning. It's like a tiny courtroom drama playing out within their flocks. In this wild kingdom, whether beneath the ocean waves or flying high in the sky, the emotional lives of dolphins and ravens remind us that connections matter. From the melodic whistles of dolphins echoing tales of friendship to the watchful eyes of ravens holding on to what's fair, these creatures showcase an intelligence rich with emotion and memory. In a way, they teach us that the bonds of love, loyalty, and even sorrow echo through every corner of the animal realm, emphasizing that feelings don't just belong to humans. They are the true keepers of connection, thriving in a world where emotions are as vast as the sea and as endless as the sky. In the wild, animals navigate complex social hierarchies where cooperation and competition shake hands more often than one might think. Take crows, for example. These feathered fiends hold long-lasting grudges that are anything but petty. They remember not just faces and voices, but also the moral weight of their interactions. This shows a surprising level of intelligence, proving that memories and emotions play a hefty role in shaping their behavior. Who knew crow drama could rival human soap operas? Now, let's dive into the aquatic genius known as the octopus. These 8-armed enigmas can maneuver through mazes in less time than it takes you to order a pizza. In laboratory settings, they shine brightly, showcasing their talents by exploring puzzles. With just a few tries, they learn to navigate directly to hidden food like seasoned treasure hunters. Some octopuses even master opening jars to snag rewards, flaunting dexterity and insight that makes Houdini look like a novice magician. What makes their skills truly impressive is how their nervous systems are set up. Each operates semi-independently yet shares info with the brain, sparking a flavor of intelligence that's more like a group project gone right. They remember winning strategies for weeks, adapting learned techniques to fresh challenges like it's just another day at the office. Their fluid movements might seem nonchalant, but lurking beneath it is a mind of striking depth, an insightful thinker that learns through sensation rather than chatter. And then we have wolves. These loyal creatures know a thing or two about fairness when it comes to sharing their hard-earned meal. Living in tight-knit packs, they practice cooperation like pros. After a successful hunt, food distribution is no random act. It's based on contribution and rank, creating a delicate balance within their social circle. When it comes to tests, these cunning canines won't budge if rewards feel unequal, expressing emotional frustration that's all too human-like. This sense of fairness isn't just a passing fancy, it's essential for preserving social bonds and preventing conflict among wolves. Their understanding of equity rivals that of primates, showcasing empathy and justice that are crucial in the often harsh world they inhabit. When they know who shares the spoils and who doesn't, these dogs keep track for a reason. Their lives hinge on the trust crafted through fair exchanges. Trust within the wolf pack is an ancient moral code, a silent agreement binding them together. Equality isn't just a lofty social ideal, it's the glue that holds their unity intact. This unity, in turn, sustains life, allowing these creatures to thrive in the wilderness. Loyalty, patience, and the quiet dance of the hunt encapsulate this finely tuned instinct, revealing that even in the wild, society isn't just about survival, but an intricate web of emotional understanding as well. In various forests around the globe, clever birds have taken tool use to a whole new level. These feathered inventors don't just settle for any ordinary twig. They seek out slender branches which they meticulously shape into hooks. This crafty development allows them to fish for grubs hiding beneath tree bark. Some birds even have the audacity to customize their tools further, trimming leaves or bending the tips, all in pursuit of the ideal grip. Talk about a DIY project with a purpose. What's truly remarkable is how these birds display a knack for memory and foresight, often carrying their favorite tools along their daily exploration. You could say they're the original cosmic collectors, making themselves prepared for whatever insect buffet lies ahead. Birds exhibit a clear understanding of cause and effect once their tool is crafted. It clearly expands their reach into the tasty grub territory. This process isn't just a one and done. It's a masterclass in patience and learning through trial and error. Young birds don't just dive into this art of tool-making blind. They watch their elders craft with precision, indicating a culture of learning passed down through generations. In this charming avian academy, the little ones emulate their wise mentors, showcasing adorable acts of creativity that blur the lines between instinct and innovation. Each careful movement of creating a tool unveils a spark of thought, as if each twig carries an echo of invention, highlighting the beauty of nature's designs. Speaking of creativity, let's swing into the canopy of Southeast Asia, where orangutans demonstrate their own flair for artistry. These magnificent creatures have been spotted fashioning leaf instruments, and truly, it's a sight to behold. Imagine them plucking broad leaves and blowing into them to create surprising melodies. The sound depends on the leaf's thickness and moisture, and these clever primates aren't afraid to tinker until they find the perfect pitch. It's as though they are hosting their own one-animal band. But the rhythmic repertoire has both practical and playful elements. Besides producing a melodic sound, these leaf blowers may use their creations to amplify calls or showcase excitement. Young orangutans learn this musical craft by imitating adults, which firmly suggests that these momentary concerts are a learned tradition rather than an instinctual one. It's a delightful display of planning and curiosity, revealing an outstanding appreciation for sound and creativity that runs deep in the heart of nature. As these apes express themselves through their spontaneous leaf music, they remind us that intelligence isn't merely about survival but also about self-expression. It's like the forest turns into a vibrant stage where communication, play, and music intertwine, with every leaf transformed into a unique instrument. Here in this organic amphitheater, life truly becomes a performance, reminding us how wonderfully intertwined creativity and consciousness are. Now, let's flip the narrative to the ocean, where dolphins show that they are no less ingenious than their terrestrial counterparts. These sociable sea mammals possess a remarkable understanding of the structure inherent in human speech, evident from years of research. Dolphins can decode sequences of whistles and gestures that follow specific grammatical rules. Talk about some fantastic linguists. They grasp that the order of these sounds can completely change the meaning, showing an awareness of syntax that would make any grammarian proud. Intelligence isn't just a human trait, it takes on many forms across the animal kingdom, adapting beautifully to different needs and environments. Picture the ocean, which hums a quiet symphony of sounds that creatures use to communicate. Dolphins, with their vibrant minds, decipher the nuances of these sounds, creating a complex system of communication, akin to our own language but uniquely tailored to their aquatic lives. Just like us, these beings harness rhythm, pitch, and memory to create meaning in a world that often seems still and serene. Now, let's turn our gaze up towards the skies, where bats play out a bizarre but fascinating social drama. Imagine crammed into a dark roost, thousands of bats fluttering about like a chaos-filled game of charades. Yet, despite the pandemonium, each bat can pick out familiar voices. Mothers are particularly talented. They can swoop through crowds, locating their pups through subtle signals in pitch and rhythm that others might miss. These vocal signatures act sort of like bat name tags, keeping their quirky social network buzzing with life and personality. Bats don't just wing it, they remember. Scientists have played recordings of familiar calls, and the bats lit up with instant recognition, even after being apart for ages. It's like their own adorable bat version of Facebook, where every tweet matters. This remarkable auditory precision challenges our preconceived notions about these small, furry creatures, revealing an intricate web of relationships built on memory, familiarity, and sound. Who knew that a squeak could signify so much more than just a call? As we delve deeper into the animal kingdom, we can't overlook the emotional lives of chimpanzees. After a ruckus within their tight-knit communities, They don't just shake it off, they engage in peaceful gestures of reconciliation. Imagine a bunch of chimps post-fight, brushing each other's hair and offering warm embraces. It's a heartwarming scene of empathy in action. They communicate not with harsh gestures, but with soft touches that demonstrate their understanding of one another's feelings. In this gentle cuddle fest, chimps exhibit emotional intelligence, adjusting their actions based on the sadness of others. Those with stronger social ties are quick to offer comfort, motivating them to mend broken bonds. It's not about hierarchy or reward, it's rooted in genuine compassion. With each act of kindness, they reinforce group harmony, ensuring that their quirky community continues to coexist peacefully because let's face it, harmony is much more fun when shared. And speaking of planning, enter the brilliant scrub jays. These clever birds possess a remarkable ability to imagine future scenarios, which might make them the ultimate feathered strategists. When it comes to food, they're not just living in the moment, they think several steps ahead, planning where and when to stash their snacks. Their foresight not only shows intelligence, but also highlights how a hunger for survival propels creativity in the animal kingdom. So, in this whirlwind tour of nature's brightest minds, we discover that intelligence is an ever-evolving tapestry woven from the threads of sound, memory, and empathy. Each species, from ocean-dwelling dolphins to hair-smoothing chimps and strategic jays, plays its part in this grand symphony of life. It's a reminder that while we may share our planet with other creatures, we also share the incredible capacity for connection and understanding that transcends the boundaries of species. Isn't that just the coolest revelation? In a remarkable show of intellect, some cunning critters have showcased their smarts by stashing snacks in places they predict they'll be famished later. These little strategists demonstrate a knack for planning by deciding where to hide food based on what they think will be available later on. Take that moment to appreciate their decision-making prowess as they actively avoid hotspots for perishables. Yep, they're well aware that food without proper storage doesn't last, and time is of the essence. But this phenomenon goes deeper than mere food hoarding tactics. It reveals their ability to use past experiences as stepping stones for future endeavors, skillfully swimming between memory and imagination. Future planning isn't just some smug human trait anymore. It seems our little animal pals also possess this unique skill set. Watching these creatures execute such clever strategies provides a delightful insight into a world where every action is strategically mapped out, ultimately mirroring a prepping human's planning lists, even if these animals only care about tomorrow's lunch. Among the ocean's stars, dolphins reveal a connection that runs deeper than their playful leaps and synchronized swim moves. When paired up, these majestic beings effortlessly glide through the ocean in a rhythm that rivals any well-rehearsed dance. However, what truly leaves the researchers in awe is the discovery that their heartbeats sync up. They found that bonded dolphins share heart rates like they share jokes and stories while swimming side by side, a feat that showcases emotional closeness impacting their physical selves. This synchronization isn't just for kicks. It likely emerges from the dolphins aligning their breathing, swimming speed, and even muscle tension. When you think about it, it's a marine variation on how humans tend to feel more in sync during heartwarming moments, like jamming out to a favorite tune or sharing a cozy hug. For dolphins, this bond is crucial. In moments of danger or opportunity, their reactions are nearly instantaneous, guided by this invisible rhythm that keeps them locked in a dance of trust beneath the waves. And speaking of unexpected emotional connections, it turns out that bees harbor a range of feeling-like states in their tiny, buzzing bodies. Though their lives are short and their brains are pint-sized, bees show a flair for optimism and pessimism that can influence their decision-making. Researchers hunkered down with these busy bees and found that when given a taste of sweet rewards or harsh judgments, they approached newfound scents with differing levels of confidence. After experiencing a little stress, let's say someone accidentally shook their hive, bees were initially hesitant when encountering ambiguous scents. However, with a prior taste of something sweet, they dashed forward with gusto. Who would have guessed these tiny little creatures could mirror emotions typically reserved for mammals? It highlights how mood can play a role in their choices, proving that even in a world of nectar and pollen, optimism and pessimism are buzzing right along with them. So there you have it. From cunning food storage strategies to the submerged rhythm of dolphin hearts and a buzzing hive full of thought-provoking emotions, nature is packed with surprises. Whether navigating complex life choices or moving harmoniously in their environments, it's a whimsical reminder that intelligence is not exclusive to just the big-brained mammals but resides in an enchanting spectrum of beings. Isn't nature just a fountain of fascinating insights? Neurochemical testing has unveiled the surprising mood swings of our buzzing friends, the bees. It turns out that dopamine, the happiness molecule, ebbs and flows in them based on their experiences. Think of it like a tiny mood ring that decides whether they buzz off to a flower or stay put. These emotional ups and downs help guide their choices, turning their instinctive behaviors into thoughtful actions, showing that under those delicate wings lies a world of complex feelings. But hold on to your hats, the amazement doesn't stop there. Our feathered friends, the crows, are quite the clever critters. Researchers have put these intelligent birds through some nifty experiments, using tubes filled with water and enticing food just out of reach. Instead of flapping around in frustration, the crows showcased their problem-solving skills by dropping pebbles into the water to raise the food. It's like a birdie version of a science project, as they pick the right tools while ignoring the lighter distractions like feathers. Their smarts shine even brighter when the experiment changes and they have to adapt. Just like a kid in a school lab, these crows immediately switch strategies when faced with different tube sizes or water levels. Watching them pause and assess after dropping a stone is nothing short of entertaining. It's like watching a pint-sized scientist rewrite the principles of physics, proving that intelligence is not just a human trait. They remind us that reasoning can be found in the most unexpected places. And speaking of unexpected, let's talk about our beloved dogs. Ever wonder what Fido dreams about when he's snoring on the couch? Well, they're not just catching Zs, they're dreaming about their owners. Studies reveal that dogs cycle through sleep stages much like we do, even hitting that magical REM phase where vivid dreams take flight. Those innocent little snores and twitches likely indicate they're reliving adventures with their favorite humans. What really gets the tail wagging is the emotional connection tied into their dreams. The parts of a dog's brain that deal with emotions light up during these sleep stages, hinting that they dream about their humans and experiences with them. This bond is especially visible in shelter dogs who receive consistent love, as they dream more peacefully, while the neglected ones display a bit more, let's say, emotional angst. Picture a pup curled up next to you, gently dreaming of shared walks in the park, belly rubs, and playful moments that warm the heart. Their silent slumber is like a movie running in their heads, perfectly replaying the love and trust that defines their waking hours. These dreams aren't just random images. They're a heartfelt reminder of companionship and loyalty that lasts even in the darkest nights. So whether it's bees buzzing with a little emotional wisdom, crows demonstrating intellectual prowess, or dogs dreaming of their beloved humans, the animal kingdom is a captivating place bursting with surprises. These charming creatures show us that intelligence and emotion can take many forms, reminding us to cherish our connections with all beings, regardless of their size and shape. It's a wild world where every being has a story. If only we take a moment to peek inside. When a young elephant finds itself in a sticky situation, literally stuck in mud or dangerously submerged in water, it's as if the entire herd turns into a superhero rescue team. With an urgency that's both heartwarming and hilarious, adults zoom to the scene from every direction. Some impressive trunks tug the calf, while tusks dig in, and feet dig out, but they're not just running amok. They've got teamwork down to an art, creating a protective circle around their little buddy, telegraphing plans through low-frequency rumbles like the world's coolest elephant conference. What's truly fascinating is that sometimes unrelated elephants join the squad, demonstrating a kind of empathy that transcends family ties. You'd think they were all part of one big elephant fraternity, rallying together for a cause. Observers have been awed as these heroic rescues can stretch out for hours patiently. Each elephant adjusts its efforts based on the actions of its peers. Talk about excellent situational awareness. It's like watching a well-oiled machine, where every participant knows when to pull harder, when to dig deeper, or stand by and encourage. As the calf finally stands tall, the sheer joy in the air is palpable. The herd celebrates with gentle touches and soft rumbles, providing heartwarming reassurance that says, "We've got your back." This touching display of care isn't just about survival. It's a living testament to the emotional bonds that forge their social structure through thick mud or deep water. These gentle giants remind us that compassion can be as vital to survival as brute strength. Meanwhile, in a comical twist on animal intelligence, pigs have taken to mastering video games. That's right, scientists were dumbfounded when these savvy swines hit the joystick to guide a cursor towards shapes, earning treats as their reward. Imagine a pig, its snout furrowing in concentration, whizzing around a virtual world. Over time, they figured out that their actions on the joystick directly affected what they saw on the screen. A cognitive leap that left researchers with their jaws on the floor. These clever pigs didn't just get pigged out by the initial learning stages. No, they took it to the next level, adapting effortlessly to new challenges while demonstrating memory most of us could only dream about. Even when the treats stopped coming, some pigs continued to play like they were in their own version of an Olympic video game. This delightful determination illustrates they weren't merely going through the motions. These little oinkers were genuinely engaged. Turns out, they don't just want snacks, they crave intellectual stimulation. Meanwhile, in the snowy landscapes, ravens are taking a break from their reputation as cunning birds to indulge in a bit of play. It's hard not to chuckle as you witness these feathered fiends sliding down icy slopes on their backs, wings tucked elegantly like furry little toboggans, climbing up the slope only to do it again and again. These clever birds show us that having fun is an art form all its own. Who knew they had a penchant for snowy sledding? Through games that bring pure enjoyment, ravens teach us something about the essence of life. Their playful antics not only showcase intelligence but also reveal a whimsical joy in the simple act of sliding down a hill. Watching them, one could argue these birds remind us that life is about having fun, discovering joy in movement, and appreciating the thrill of play just as much as the thrill of survival. And isn't that a lesson worth celebrating? In the wild, ravens are not just surviving, they're the comedians of the avian world, dropping twigs mid-flight and diving to catch them. These little daredevils invent aerial games that serve no survival purpose whatsoever. Scientists have noted that all this playful chaos sharpens their coordination and social skills. Young ravens learn the ropes of having fun, like knowing when to swoop and how to be a good teammate. It's like their version of team building exercises, honing skills while having a blast. But it's not just about skills, there's a deeper thrill at play. Picture a raven mid-dive, bursting with glee, as if it has discovered a new twist in the aerial dance. This goofiness is laced with emotion, let's be real. They seem to chuckle at their antics. Ravens embody the beautiful balance of intellect and wonder, transforming a simple flight into an art form. Every swoop is a jubilant shout that says, "Look, Mom, I'm not just smart, I'm having a blast." Meanwhile, beneath the waves, dolphins are hosting their own underwater parties with bubbles. They exhale carefully shaped bursts of air that form perfect rings, making them look like aquatic hula hoopers. These shimmering circles, floating gracefully, become the toys of choice as dolphins twirl, nudge, or pass them to their buddies. The young ones observe, mimic, and practice, learning how to master this bubbly ballet without any survival stakes. It's all about refinement and fun. Creating those rings is no easy feat. It requires finesse and an understanding of physics that would make a classroom proud. The playfulness of it all has led observers to liken this bubble performance to a dance or a piece of music, showcasing the intelligence of dolphins for no reason other than sheer joy. When they burst the rings, the sounds of jubilant clicks echo, making it sound like laughter under the waves. It's a celebration of beauty and play. Who needs to hunt when you're having this much fun? Meanwhile, on solid ground, our closest relatives, the chimpanzees, are busy playing doctor in their own way. In the heart of Africa's forests, these savvy creatures munch on specific medicinal plants like their tasty snacks, only when they're feeling under the weather. Some of these leafy delights are packed with natural antiparasitic properties, while others boast antibacterial goodness. It's like they've created their own natural pharmacy that even pharmacists would envy. What's remarkable is their method. Chimps don't chew for flavor but rather to absorb those healing compounds directly. They clearly have their own version of holistic health. The younger troop gets schooled by their mothers during ill times, taking notes and later mimicking these remedies to cure their own ailments. It's a perfect example of cultural transmission, proving that the wisdom of one generation can help heal the next. All these examples illustrate that in nature, creativity and intelligence intersect in ways we hadn't fully appreciated. From the playful swoops of ravens and the bubble antics of dolphins to the healing rituals of chimps, it's evident that life isn't just about survival. It's a rich tapestry woven with a zest for life, where art, joy, and wisdom lead to more fulfilling forms of existence. The pursuit of happiness forms the heart of these charming interactions across the animal kingdom. In the grand saga of nature's pharmacy, the whales hold an impressive card, blending survival instinct with a sophisticated understanding of their world. They don't just sing, they strategize, amidst the cacophony of modern life, filled with sonar and drilling noise. These majestic creatures have become the ultimate audio engineers. When faced with the din of industrial intrusion, they crank up their vocal volumes and tweak their pitches, like seasoned musicians adapting to a rough sound system. It's their way of saying, "Hey, we're still here." But the tale doesn't stop there. When the sea quiets down, the whales relax their tunes, showcasing an incredible ability to adjust to their environment. Their iterative harmonies are not just beautiful but profoundly intelligent, echoing the way cultures evolve over time. Young whales, like impressionable kids, pick up new musical variations from their elders, making their songs akin to the way human dialects shift and morph. Each melodic tweak is a testament to resilience, proving that silence won't still their voices. Instead, they adapt, embodying the essence of survival through cultural evolution. Meanwhile, in the depths of the ocean, octopuses exhibit a skill that would put many humans to shame. They recognize individual faces. These fascinating beings exhibit an uncanny memory for their caretakers, often approaching them with a calm demeanor while asserting their sass on any unfamiliar face. Picture this: an octopus seamlessly navigating its aquarium, sizing up its human overlords, and then responding accordingly. Who would have thought that such an otherworldly creature could form preferences and eschew the cardboard cutouts of caretakers mirroring one another? What's even more fascinating is the octopus's method of recognition isn't solely through scent. No, they depend heavily on visual clues, and they're impressive at it. Even if you donned a similar uniform to their favorite feeder, they would still know who you are. It's like they have a built-in recognition algorithm. Their preferential treatment isn't short-lived, either. They hold onto these memories for weeks, showcasing a sense of familiarity that extends beyond mere instinct. It's a saga of connection, played out in color changes and little quirks. Perhaps what's truly extraordinary is how these brilliant cephalopods feel the world around them. With neurons sprawled through their arms, each limb has its own exploration mechanism. This gives them the ability to learn simultaneously across various points of their body arms, exploring, while integrating all findings into a cohesive awareness. Imagine having fingers that could think for themselves. Each octopus exhibits a blend of independence and unity that reflects a sort of teamwork within itself. In this underwater theater of life, whales and octopuses alike dance to their unique rhythms, proving that intelligence comes in many forms. The whales adapt to a noisy world with resilience, while octopuses form emotional connections with their human counterparts. Both creatures remind us that communication and love transcend species. Their tales of adaptability, recognition, and cultural transmission present a rich narrative that weaves through the tides of existence, an orchestra of resilience echoing through the blue expanses. Recognizing a face across species might seem like a superhero skill, but for some animals, it's just another Tuesday. Picture an octopus, with all its squishy arms and bright colors, lingering by the tank glass, stretching its curious limbs toward a familiar human. It's a delightful reminder that even a marine marvel can form connections. Below those gentle waves, knowledge and curiosity flow in tandem, making us wonder what might be going on in that clever octopus mind. Now, let's buzz over to the underrated heroes of the animal kingdom, bees. These little pollinators are amazing beyond making our gardens pretty. With noses so sensitive they could give a fancy perfume critic a run for their money. Bees are learning to sniff out explosives and diseases, turning their keen sense of smell into a unique superpower. By associating certain scents with tasty sugar water, these brainy little insects quickly figure out how to unscrew their feeding tubes when they catch a whiff of a target smell. Talk about a sweet deal. What's even cooler, bees are so precise that they detect smells at just a few parts per trillion, Scientists are now harnessing their extraordinary olfactory skills to create portable detection systems for bombs, landmines, and even signs of illness in breath samples. In essence, a beehive has morphed into one of nature's finest labs. It's astounding how evolution polished these creatures into vital partners in human discoveries. All thanks to the perfect blend of instinct and incentive. Shifting to the four-legged world, let's howl in appreciation for wolves. These majestic beasts have mastered the art of silent communication, especially when preparing for a hunt. Just before they pounce, a silent symphony plays out among the pack, where eye contact alone conveys readiness, direction, and a common goal. No barking necessary. It's a tactical dance that demonstrates the nuanced understanding wolves have of each other, anticipating movements just as gracefully as a choreographed ballet. When closing in on their dinner, each wolf becomes attuned to the next, adjusting their posture and pace with inspiring precision. Researchers have captured this incredible behavior on film, and what do they find? That those magnificent wolves rely heavily on visual coordination, using a blend of eye contact and subtle body language. Trust me, it's not just all bark and bite, there's a whole lot of empathy brewing beneath those fur coats. In the heat of the chase, where every moment sparks tension and excitement, there lies an unspoken bond between wolves. Instead of competing for dominance, they demonstrate profound unity through their gaze. The hunt transforms into a mesmerizing display of cooperation woven by instinct and sharpened intelligence, turning survival into a collective mission. Somehow, in those piercing stares exchanged among the pack, we find a heartwarming conversation devoid of words but rich in purpose and camaraderie. Parrots are the social butterflies of the avian world, showcasing their remarkable ability to take turns. In cooperative experiments, these feathery friends strutted their stuff, patiently waiting for their partners to pull ropes attached to delicious food rewards. Imagine waiting in line for snack time, only these colorful characters seem to entrust their partners with a first grab. Their behavior screams an understanding of fairness and timing, crucial elements for effective communication. Turns out, the patience they exhibit is just as engaging as their vibrant plumage. In the wild, these feathered fellows exhibit similar exchanges during grooming sessions and duet calls. It's like a finely tuned ballet where partners alternate their actions with rhythmic finesse. This penchant for turn-taking doesn't just maintain harmony, it nurtures trust, teaching restraint and empathy in the process. Picture this as the original blueprint for conversation listening and responding create meaning. Who knew that behind those beady eyes and playful squawks lay a sophisticated system of social interaction built on respect and reciprocity? Diving into the marine world, we find dolphins the charming socialites of the sea, brimming with cultural quirks. Just like human communities, different pods embody unique behaviors passed through generations. Some dolphins craft clever tools like sea sponges to protect their snouts while scrounging for lunch, while others engage in epic fish-chasing escapades that would put any choreographed dance scene to shame. It's a show and tell passed from mother to calf, forming what scientists call cultural transmission. Talk about aquatic family traditions. As if that wasn't enough, dolphins also flaunt their own vocal dialects. When these pods cross paths, it's like they're engaging in a karaoke battle of sorts, exchanging song elements and blending traditions before splashing away. Such behaviors illustrate that dolphins are not just fishy geniuses, they embody culture crafted by their surroundings and learned from one another. It's a heartwarming reminder that beneath the waves, vibrant exchanges of creativity and memory thrive, echoing through generations. Meanwhile, crows are buzzing in the brainiac corner, deftly unpacking cause and effect puzzles. These feathered problem solvers approach challenges like seasoned detectives, observing and reasoning their way through intricate tasks. Picture them using one tool to access another like crafty little engineers. This knack reveals their impressive planning skills and a strong understanding of sequence, no guessing games here. Their analytical abilities resemble those of the humans they often outsmart, and their problem-solving prowess is downright mesmerizing. What's even more intriguing is their penchant for innovation. Crows have been spotted bending wires into hooks, a brilliant feat aimed at reaching treats that are otherwise out of reach. This is more than mere bird brainery. It's a glimpse into their creative minds as they visualize solutions before springing into action. With every puzzle solved, These clever avians prove that a mix of intelligence and creativity can turn even the simplest situations into tantalizing brain teasers, showcasing just how smart our winged companions can be. Crows are like the kid in class who aces the test without studying. Their intelligence shines through their adaptability, as they tackle problems like seasoned pros. Observing a crow strategize is akin to watching a magician pull a rabbit out of a hat. There's that instance of quiet concentration before their aha moment hits. With each success, they prove that where curiosity meets sheer determination, you'll find the seeds of logic blooming gloriously. Speaking of impressive learning, elephants are the lumbering geniuses of the animal kingdom. Imagine researchers pointing towards hidden goodies in elephants. Without a hint of training, follow the gesture as if they're playing a game of charades. It's not just about following fingers. These gentle giants read intentions, converting human motions into meaningful interactions, with their trunks waving and ears flapping. Elephants show us how gestures can transcend the barrier of species, leading to a delightful dance of understanding between humans and elephants. In their own family huddles, elephants communicate differently, trunks intertwining and postures shifting. It's like they're the original social network, sharing cues that rival a complicated game of telephone. Their minds are wired to decipher nuanced signals, showcasing complex cognition that most animals don't possess. When they respond to human gestures, it highlights an empathy that feels warm and fuzzy, creating a bridge of connection based on shared understanding rather than mere physical interaction. And then we have dogs, the marvels of everyday math. These furry companions are naturals at counting on a simpler scale, of course. With a few bowls of treats before them, they play their version of let's make a deal by always opting for the bigger haul, especially when it's 5 treats or fewer. Talk about a snack-tastic way to show decision-making. They even react to unexpected changes in the number of treats, a sure sign that they've got a grasp on fairness. This innate knack for recognizing quantity, known as subitizing, is more than a quirky party trick. It's the foundation of their social intelligence and helps them navigate the complexities of sharing and competition. Their keen sense of numerical values allows these furry friends to not only choose but also to judge the nuances of trust and deceit in their interactions with humans. Now that's what we call a smart cookie dog. But let's not forget chimpanzees, the culinary connoisseurs of the primate world. These clever beings have an impressive memory that lets them recall the taste of specific fruits long after the last bite. Just think about it. While some of us struggle to remember where we left our keys, chimps are busy plotting their next fruit feast based on taste preferences they memorized years ago. Their long-term taste buds sure know how to lead the way toward a scrumptious snack. All these creatures, from crows to elephants and dogs to chimps, showcase a fascinating tapestry of instinct and intelligence. Witnessing their problem-solving abilities and emotional connections makes us realize that the animal kingdom is bursting with intellect in all its forms. Whether it's through a gesture or a wag of a tail, they connect with us humans in ways that are enlightening and downright delightful, proving that intelligence is not merely a matter of species but of companionship. In the vibrant rainforests of equatorial Africa, chimpanzees demonstrate an impressive knack for memory alongside their legendary muscle. These clever primates have a finely tuned radar for the sweetest fruit, recalling precisely which trees deliver delectable bites every single year. They don't just wander around, oh no. They show a tactical flair by combining geographical awareness with a keen sense of taste and timing. They expertly navigate the jungle to feast on their fruity favorites at just the right moment. It's like having an internal GPS system that's supercharged with nostalgia. But let's unpack this talent a bit more. Researchers trailing behind these furry foragers have observed some fascinating behavior. Chimps actively shun unripe trees in favor of the trees they remember bursting with flavor. This isn't luck, it's a sophisticated act of mental mapping that implies some serious cognitive capabilities. Each return to a beloved fruit grove becomes a celebration, more than a mere meal. It's an emotional reunion in which the forest serves as a living diary of sensory delights. Those sweet memories not only satisfy their hunger but also solidify bonds within families as younger chimps follow the wise elders to fruit-filled paradise. While chimpanzees are busy munching in the trees, ravens are fluttering about, engaging in their own touching displays of emotional intelligence. These feathered friends aren't just notorious for their clever antics, they also take time to comfort their companions. After a ruckus or a fright, distressed ravens will approach their pals with gentle gestures like preening feathers or gently nudging one another with their beaks. It's almost heartwarming. Watching them prioritize calming each other down over engaging in feathered drama. These acts speak volumes about their ability to perceive emotions in their buddies and demonstrate that empathy is not reserved for the human experience. Interestingly, this sweet behavior seems to emerge primarily in tightly bonded pairs. Observers have witnessed how both parties benefit from these heartfelt exchanges, a little tension dissolving into soothing harmony. The emphasis on emotional support highlights an incredible level of understanding between ravens, suggesting that collaboration and mutual aid are essential for their survival. Who knew that a species often pegged as cunning could indeed present such a tender side? They're amiable. Actions come from a genuine sense of awareness rather than mere instinct, revealing the profound depth of their emotional lives. Meanwhile, beneath the waves, dolphins are busy showing off some of nature's most high-tech abilities. With their unique echolocation, these magnificent creatures can scan their aquatic surroundings with breathtaking clarity. Imagine having a built-in sonar that acts like a 3D camera, by emitting rapid bursts of clicks and interpreting the echoes bouncing back. Dolphins can create astonishingly detailed mental images of what lies beneath the surface, spotting prey, obstacles, and even their fellow sea creatures with remarkable ease. In their complex underwater worlds, it's as if dolphins are navigating through a well-choreographed dance, using sound instead of sight. It's not just about keeping track of where they are. This ecological vision allows them to gauge the nature of their environment, enhancing cooperation within their pods. Whether hunting for fish or bonding with companions, their echolocation acts like a neural network that links them all to their surroundings, ensuring their social structure thrives in harmony. So, the next time you hear a dolphin click, remember, it's not just chatter, it's a sophisticated navigation system that defines their underwater relationships. Connecting these wonderful stories unveils a fascinating tapestry of intelligence in the animal kingdom. From chimpanzees savoring their gourmand memories to ravens stepping up as emotional support buddies, and dolphins scanning the seas like sonar-equipped navigators, it's evident that our planet's inhabitants possess incredible depth and richness. These animals embody the thrilling blend of intellect and empathy, reminding us that life's sweetness isn't just for the brainers, but for everyone. Fur or fin. Researchers have uncovered some astonishing secrets of dolphins. They're like the underwater wizards of echolocation. These sleek creatures can distinguish not just the shape and size of objects, but also their inner workings. Imagine recognizing a human underwater merely from the echoes bouncing off their bodies. It's like they've got sonar superpowers, tying sound to memory and letting them see with their ears. For dolphins, every click transforms darkness into a vivid, navigable image, painting their oceanic world with sound. On the other side of the marine magician spectrum, octopuses are the ultimate foodies of the sea, literally tasting the world through their skin. They don't just rely on their eyes and tentacles. Oh no, their entire body is a flavor detector, with receptors on their skin and suckers. These clever critters sample their environment, seeking out the subtle signs of what's edible and what's hazardous. With every exploratory reach, they can identify changes in salinity or the scent of prey, making the ocean a buffet of opportunities and dangers. But it gets more fascinating. Octopuses can identify toxic surfaces and track hidden goodies buried in the sand merely by tasting the water with their arms. Imagine them strutting around like well-trained chefs, each tentacle a meticulous taster. This remarkable sensory skill effectively blurs the line between tasting and touching, transforming each movement into a delightful act of perception. Talk about a smart strategy for survival. Every greedy little grab is part culinary exploration and part instinctual awareness. Meanwhile, in the world of feathered friends, parrots are spreading the love with their persuasive powers of empathy. These vibrant creatures are not just about colorful feathers, they're also social ninjas. When a buddy in the flock feels scared or down, the nearby parrots don't just squawk, they swoop in to provide moral support. It's like a fuzzy feathered group therapy session, where they nuzzle and comfort the distressed friend, mimicking soothing sounds and silently perching by their side until they feel better. This calming behavior reflects some surprisingly sophisticated emotional connections among parrots, akin to what we observe in mammals. whether in the wild or in someone's living room, these birds are showing us that empathy transcends species. It turns out that the vibrant plumage of a parrot isn't the only thing that stands out. Their caring nature might just steal the show in the avian kingdom. In the end, all these spectacular animals showcase a unique approach to navigating their worlds, each with their own sensory talents. Whether it's dolphins creating visual masterpieces with sound, octopuses tasting their way through the sea, or parrots offering comforting companionship, they remind us that the natural world is filled with incredible abilities waiting to be explored, with a dash of humor and a sprinkle of charm. These creatures are the ultimate reminders of how joy and intelligence can flourish in the most unexpected forms. Researchers have found a fascinating correlation between parental care and social cohesion, especially in species beyond humans. It's amusing to think that in the world of parenting, wolves and humans aren't that different after all. Just like a mother soothing a distressed child, animal parents show emotional awareness. They notice behavior and, more importantly, the feelings underneath. This shared sensitivity binds them together, illustrating that compassion isn't just a human trait, it stretches its legs across the animal kingdom. Wolves, in particular, have a unique way of showing empathy through physical touch. In their tight-knit packs, a simple nuzzle or a gentle lick serves as both an apology and a "we're all good here" message. After a bit of drama, this comforting behavior acts like a furry hug, restoring harmony in their social circle. Imagine a wolf leaning against you after a tough day. Don't you feel relaxed just thinking about it? It's their way of saying, "Hey, buddy, we're still a team." When pack members engage fondly, they mirror the behavior we see among human friends. It's hilarious how something as simple as touching can become a language all its own, laced with trust and emotional nuance. Heart rates flutter but then stabilize as the pack reconnects. It's nature's way of reinforcing unity, ensuring everyone works together seamlessly during those epic hunts. Who knew that emotional connections were just as vital in the wild as they are in our cozy living rooms? In the twilight of the forest, wolves' heads pressed together remind us that empathy doesn't need to be spoken. It lingers in the air, woven into their bonds and their very existence. The beauty of this shared experience transcends the mundane. It shows how deeply understanding each other can pull beings together, regardless of their species. Talk about nature's unspoken communication flourishing under the stars. Then we swing over to the world of chimpanzees, who have taken evolution to an impressive level. Picture this: chimps using leaves like a kid would use a sponge, essentially gourmet water drinkers in the wild. They can craft little leaf bundles to soak up water from tree hollows. By chewing these leaves into sponges, they maximize their thirst-quenching potential, showcasing that even at snack time, chimps enjoy resourcefulness. It's downright hilarious watching the younger chimpanzees soaking up the knowledge from their elders. It's the quintessential monkey see, monkey do moment, but with a very functional twist. Each community favors its own type of leaf or method, highlighting that cultural learning isn't exclusive to humans. In fact, these clever little animals demonstrate an understanding of their environment that would make any inventor proud. So, as chimps sip away at their leafy libations, they underscore the idea that adapting tools and skills for survival is key. Just like the wolves, they remind us that intelligence and empathy are more than just a human endeavor. It's all about connections, whether it's through comforting gestures or ingenious water-fetching techniques. Who knew the animal kingdom was this clever and caring? The sharing of skills and emotional bonds transforms their lives, just as they do in our own. In the heart of the forest, every rustling leaf murmurs secrets of survival and innovation. Elephants, those gentle giants, are the stars here, possessing an extraordinary knack for deciphering human languages. Field researchers have found that these wise mammals can tell the difference between dialects and respond accordingly, like the best gossip columnists keeping track of local news. When they hear the ominous tones of hunters, they don their alert hats, clustering together, mirroring the bond of a close-knit community fending off threats. Picture this: a herd of elephants in their majestic glory hears voices. Some are from friendly neighbors who just don't have it in them to cause trouble. The elephants, at ease, munch on grass, swaying with the rhythm of the wind. Yet, switch the language channel to those of people known to hunt them, and it's like a fire alarm rings. Immediate vigilance ensues. This remarkable sensitivity isn't just chance. It suggests these intelligent beasts possess an amazing auditory memory. managing to link specific sounds with life or death stakes. Then, there are the bee boogies, honeybees, masters of the dance floor, communicate the whereabouts of blooming flowers through their iconic waggles. But wait, nature throws them a curveball when the wind howls. Instead of panicking, these tiny dancers adjust their moves like seasoned performers. They shorten their dances and refine their angles, ensuring their messages remain clear even when the air around them is turbulent. Who knew that a gusty day meant a dance that adapts instead of flops? Researchers armed with cameras have been astonished as they observe this real-time recalibration. It's a nimble choreography that not only informs but showcases the resilience required for survival. Each wiggle and spin isn't just a report on floral locations. It's a testament to the bees' ability to think on their feet well, wings rather proving that they're authentic communicators, weaving meaning into every pivot and angle. In the grand tapestry of communication, dolphins jump in with their own flair, side by side with humans. These aquatic friends prove they're not just about flips and tricks, but also about helping us in times of peril. Imagine a sunny day at the beach, and suddenly someone is in trouble. It's not just lifeguards who leap into action. Dolphins have been known to come to the rescue, showcasing their loyalty and understanding. Talk about being a wonderful aquatic buddy. The world outside our windows gleams with clever adaptations and intricate relationships. From elephants etching wisdom through generations of sound recognition to bees dancing in harmony with the environment, it's a lively spectacle of interspecies communication. Dolphins, too, exemplify the synergy between nature's creatures and humans, solidifying the belief that cooperation and understanding reign supreme in the natural world. Whether it's appreciating the layered intelligence of elephants or the rhythmic eloquence of bees, the bonds we forge with nature's creatures mirror echoes of our own existence. Within these stories, we see the beauty of adaptation, a reminder that intelligence in diverse forms flourishes. Nature's witty dialogue unfolds before our eyes, each interaction a masterclass in shared understanding and survival, waiting to be appreciated beneath the canopy of our shared world. Dolphins are the ocean's champions, swooping in like furry superheroes to save human swimmers from imminent peril. Picture this. In a scene straight out of a watery adventure, a swimmer is flailing about, perhaps splashing dramatically, when a pod of dolphins suddenly appears. They circle around, creating a protective barrier against lurking sharks, guiding the swimmer safely back to shore. It looks spontaneous, like a carefully choreographed dance, proving dolphins have a knack for teamwork. That would impress any support crew. What's fascinating is that these dolphins aren't just instinctively showing off, they're displaying impressive social awareness. Researchers found that these marine mammals respond to humans in distress, much like they do for their podmates. When a human's movements go haywire or splashes become frantic, the dolphins step in a delightful display of empathy that suggests they truly understand vulnerability. It's as if they're saying, "No worries. Fellow human, we've got your back." Communication happens underwater, where no words are needed, and a shared sense of care glimmers just like the sunlight dancing on the waves. Now, let's take a dive into the world of crows, those clever feathered thinkers. These black-beaked masterminds aren't just scavengers, they're innovators. In a classic lab experiment, researchers presented crows with a puzzle. Retrieve food from a tricky tube using a piece of wire, rather than just squawking about it. One clever crow bent that wire into a hook. It's a light bulb moment for our avian friend, showcasing creativity that's unparalleled in the bird kingdom. No mimicry here, just sheer brainpower making waves. Crows don't just repeat what they've seen, they dart into uncharted territory. They assess challenges and brainstorm solutions, almost like nature's very own problem-solving ninjas. When obstacles change, these birds don't throw up their wings and give up. Instead, they roll up their feathers and figure it out. Their ability to think on their feet proves that intelligence isn't exclusive to humans. It's a spark of brilliance shared by all living beings who get curious and are willing to explore. And while we're gliding through the ocean of intelligence, let's talk about whales. These gentle giants are not just serenading each other, they're conducting elaborate hunts. Orcas and humpback whales join forces, coordinating their movements across expansive marine territories, almost like a well-choreographed production. Through intricate vocal communications, they send messages that define their positions and strategies. while keeping tabs on one another like a trusty team on a mission. What's particularly spectacular is how they alternate roles in the hunt. One whale might charge into a school of fish, while others wait strategically to encircle the prey. It's a dance of memory, trust, and teamwork that leads to a scrumptious meal. These aquatic exchanges aren't merely survival strategies. They're evidence of an intelligent society thriving beneath the waves, reminding us that cooperation and collaboration are timeless virtues, whether above or below the sea. So, whether it's dolphins leaping to the rescue, crows bending wires, or whales pulling off spectacular hunts, nature serves up one thrilling show after another. These animals are proof that the boundaries of intelligence and empathy stretch far beyond human experience, offering delightful glimpses into the remarkable capabilities of our fellow earthlings. The next time you find yourself near the ocean or even just strolling under a tree, take a moment to appreciate the intelligent magic happening right beneath our noses. Under the vast blue expanse of the ocean, researchers have discovered that marine creatures like whales and dolphins are engaging in some serious underwater communication. Using high-tech hydrophones, scientists have captured the rich tapestry of sounds these intelligent beings produce, demonstrating a level of premeditated coordination that would put any strategic planner to shame. Each unique call is tailored to the type of prey and geographical nuances, hinting at their impressive social intelligence. This surprising level of coordination surfaces not just instinct but also deliberation, as minds separated by miles orchestrate their efforts. The ocean transforms into a symphony hall, where the acoustics of their calls link these solitary creatures into a coherent network. Imagine a wild concert where every sound carries a purpose, echoing through the waves beyond mere noise. The shimmering water becomes a canvas for their shared intentions, allowing messages that swirl with the currents, resonating through the depths. It's as if the sea itself is an unwitting participant in a grand performance, amplifying their harmonious chatter as they strategize their next meal. Meanwhile, in the whimsical world of the octopus, fun takes precedence over survival. These curious creatures, whether free in the wild or residing in aquariums, demonstrate an undeniable flair for play. With no regard for fishing quotas, they bounce shells, bottles, and even little stones like seasoned athletes, keeping the water currents as their trusty accomplices. Picture it, an octopus in a tank, pulling off stunts that would put a circus performer to shame, all while giggling. If octopuses could giggle under the surface. When fully fed and content, the octopus sheds its serious side, revealing a playful nature that seems to blossom in the absence of pressures. This delightful behavior is more than mere fun. It fuels their brain development by encouraging experimentation. As they explore their environment, poking and prodding in sheer curiosity, they engage in a kind of learning that echoes the joyful spirit of discovery. Who knew that under the waves, creatures could indulge in their own version of fun in the sun? Now, let's not forget the canine companions on land. Research shows that dogs have a sharp edge over their wild cousins, wolves, when it comes to understanding human gestures, most notably the simple act of pointing. Young puppies, undeterred by a lack of extensive interaction with humans, effortlessly follow pointed fingers to find hidden treasures. It's like a game of hide and seek where the dogs are the unbeatable champions, relying on thousands of years of evolution and a bond that has flourished between species. Wolves, though smart in their own right, typically miss the mark without the same depth of training and exposure to humans. This disparity implies that dogs don't just see a hand moving, they sense the intention behind it. Their ability to decipher these gestures stems from a unique emotional connection that has been cultivated over generations, just like a well-oiled machine. This understanding showcases their remarkable ability to communicate and collaborate with humans in the daily hustle and bustle. In this world of clever creatures, whether submerged in aquatic depths or roaming the earth, the threads of communication and intelligence weave a tapestry of relationships that echoes through time, from strategic oceanic chatter to playful octopus antics and the profound connection between dogs and their human friends. The spirit of shared understanding sings a delightful tune. One can't help but marvel at these fascinating lives, filled with joy, discovery, and the rhythm of connection that binds us all. When a playful dog shifts its gaze from your hand to your face, it's not merely guessing what you'll do next. It's actually engaging in a delightful dance of communication, translating subtle cues into a meaningful connection. This moment isn't just an interaction, it's a heartwarming bridge between two different worlds, human and canine, where understanding and companionship reign supreme. What a charming way to express how beings relate beyond spoken words. Now, let's dive into the wonders of the cuttlefish. These clever creatures boast what might be the coolest memory skills in the underwater realm. They recall what they feasted on days prior, where they dined, and the perfect moments to revisit those gourmet spots. Imagine remembering your last vacation meal with such clarity. In fascinating experiments, cuttlefish aced navigating to their favorite food at just the right time, showing memory-packed smarts previously thought to be strictly for our brainy vertebrate friends. Their mental prowess allows them to weave time and space into the fabric of their foraging tactics. With each vivid splash of color on their skin, cuttlefish are not just changing hues, they're showcasing a remarkable awareness that proves memories can turn into strategies for survival. Who knew these oceanic marvels held such a sophisticated understanding of their environment, transforming the art of remembering into a strategic masterpiece? Shifting gears to the avian world, let's talk about ravens, those feathered geniuses. These clever birds have a knack for understanding the passage of time, not just in the present but densely packed in anticipation. It's mind-blowing. They've been observed carefully stashing tools, all for a snack later, proving they can think ahead like some high-stakes planner. Just think about it. They hold off on diving into immediate gratification for the possibility of greater rewards. Talk about self-control in the avian kingdom. Ravens don't just remember where they've hidden their treasures, they're also keen strategists. Observers have spotted them carefully timing their returns to food hiding spots, avoiding old haunts if rival birds might be lurking. This intelligent foresight draws a fascinating line between their impulsive instincts and thoughtful planning. They prove that being a bit bird-brained isn't always the case. They can navigate social dynamics and food choices with impressive savvy. Now, let's swing back to our primate pals, the chimpanzees. These marvelous creatures possess a sophisticated level of social smarts, allowing them to predict their companions' next moves. Because who wants to be caught off guard in a game of social chess? Their advanced social cognition means they're not just reacting, they're strategizing, waiting patiently to anticipate what another chimp is planning. It's like watching an intense game of chess unfold, but with more bananas and less sitting around. Chimpanzees navigate their social landscape with a level of anticipation that highlights their remarkable intelligence. This ability to foresee others' actions adds a rich layer to their interactions, proving that they are not just reacting to the immediate stimuli around them but are engaged in a complex web of social relationships. With each observed behavior, their instinctive reactions stem from an understanding of what's to come, reminding us how deeply interconnected these primates are, both with each other and their environment. In intriguing controlled studies, it was found that certain animals have a remarkable knack for predicting where their competitors will search for hidden food. They carefully observe others, adjusting their own strategies accordingly. This clever dance isn't just luck, it's a testament to their robust theory of mind. This ability allows them to cooperate during hunts, outsmart rivals, and forge alliances, showcasing a sophisticated understanding of perspective and intention in their social dynamics. These critters are masters at interpreting subtle cues like gaze direction and body posture to anticipate actions before they unfold. Their agile minds, steeped in memory and empathy, allow them to navigate the labyrinthine social hierarchies of their groups with finesse. This remarkable insight suggests that such cognitive abilities aren't just human perks, they've evolved across species, demonstrating a continuum of consciousness that invites a good deal of thought about our shared understanding with animals. Speaking of cultural complexities, elephants across Africa and Asia exhibit some truly unique customs that are so well defined you could call them local traditions. Each herd boasts its own techniques for tasks like digging water holes or the rituals they celebrate when welcoming home a member. Even when herds overlap, their identities remain distinct, shining a light on the fascinating notion that culture isn't merely a product of environment, but a celebration of their unique heritage. Calves aren't left in the dark, either. They are keen observers, learning the ropes from the adults in their lives through patience and demonstration. The ways they communicate, whether through subtle gestures or rumbling tones, vary slightly from one area to another, creating region-specific dialects, much like the varied cultures we find in human societies. This illustrates that the passing down of culture among elephants is deeply rooted in social learning and memory. Loyalty runs deep in the hearts of elephants. Their emotional bonds extend beyond mere familial ties. They cherish the communal identity formed through shared customs. Every practice they engage in becomes a living document of their group's history, connecting generations across vast landscapes in their daily interactions. They uphold the idea that culture thrives not just through spoken words, but in the heartfelt connections made as knowledge is passed from one member to another. On an equally captivating note, dolphins showcase incredible self-awareness and problem-solving skills. Imagine a dolphin, tangled or injured, swimming up to a diver and subtly indicating exactly what it needs help with. The calm manner they exhibit during these distress calls reveals a deep understanding of trust and intentional communication across species. It's not just instinct at play, it's a beautiful mix of intelligence, decision-making, and an innate ability to connect with another, being when in need. Once the rescuers free these graceful creatures, it's heartwarming to witness dolphins lingering nearby, almost to say, "Thank you," before they glide away. These interactions happen not just in fleeting moments, but resonate as evidence of their cognitive abilities. Dolphins clearly show that intelligence merges with empathy, creating a rich tapestry of understanding that stretches beyond basic survival instincts, enriching both their lives and ours through shared experiences. In the endless blue of the ocean, dolphins display a level of empathy that often leaves us humans awestruck. When they call out for help, it's as if they're waving a flag of consciousness, reminding us that emotions know no bounds. Here, the realms of reason and compassion blur, proving that understanding can reach beyond the barriers of species. It's not just about survival, it's about recognizing each other's struggles, echoing the shared vulnerabilities that connect us all in the grand scheme of life. Then, there are the parrots, the feathered friends who wear their hearts on their wings. When tragedy strikes and a companion passes away, their reaction is nothing short of poignant. These vibrant birds gather around the deceased, gently touching the lifeless body with their beaks, almost as if to say, "We remember you." It's a touching display of grief. Some parrots become withdrawn, refusing food, their flamboyant chatter reduced to a melancholic silence that lingers like the ghost of a song. This collective mourning is more than mere ritual, it's a testament to their emotional depth. Observers in both wild and captive settings have witnessed these behavior patterns, revealing a world of attachment that lives within their minds. The solemn acknowledgement of loss cements the social bonds among the flock, fortifying a connection that celebrates companionship despite its fragility. It's in this silence of remembrance that the parrots teach all of us about the bittersweet nature of love and the impermanence of life. And while parrots hold their silent vigils, whales are busy belting out their operatic ballads across the ocean depths. Among these vast waters, each whale pod sings its unique song, a distinct melody that translates into identification. Imagine the thrill of a whale hearing its distant kin's voice after years apart. It's like a long-lost friend calling out from the depths of time. They shift their course and respond immediately, proving just how intertwined their identities are with sound. This remarkable ability to recognize voices demonstrates not only their remarkable memory but also a strong emotional connection. The acoustics of the sea serve as a chronicle of familial bonds that stretch across miles and even generations. Each note of their song carries whispers of history and belonging, weaving through the currents like an underwater tapestry, celebrating the ties that bind them together despite the vastness of the ocean. In the depths of the ocean, these songs resonate beyond existence, crafting a legacy of kinship that stretches both forward and back. Whales maintain social structures that are rich with shared narratives and genealogy, suggesting a complex social network that thrives on recognition and a sense of belonging. This intergenerational connection encapsulates an awareness that dances gracefully through the waves, echoing love remembered and family ties never forgotten. Together, these aquatic creatures illustrate a profound truth: love and remembrance transcend boundaries. Whether feathered or finned, their behaviors reveal a world rich in emotional nuance, where the threads of companionship and loss are beautifully tangled. As they navigate the expansive seas or the treetops, They remind us that empathy, memory, and connection can shape a consciousness that is vibrant, deep, and profoundly shared. In the shimmering underworld of the ocean, octopuses display a surprising knack for learning through observation. Picture this. One curious octopus watches another skillfully twist and turn to pop open a container concealing delicious snacks. When it's the observer's turn to tackle the same challenge, it whips through the task like a pro, showcasing an impressive memory and understanding of cause and effect. It's as if they have a secret manual on problem solving, all without a single word exchanged. Despite being known as solitary creatures, it turns out these remarkable beings have social learning skills that could make them the Einstein of the sea. What's fascinating is that the simple act of watching, no audience engagement required, seems to create a deep understanding amongst them. Imagine two octopuses sharing a silent, magical moment underwater, bridging the gap between isolation and intelligence. It's an intriguing look into the lives of these bizarre yet brilliant beings. As one octopus observes another in the dim glow of coral reefs, it experiences a spark of awareness that's almost electric. This moment illuminates the ocean with the glow of shared cognition, connecting them to the fabric of intelligence circling our planet. It's a beautiful concept that through a mere glance, they share life lessons, enhancing not only their knowledge but their survival skills as well. Who knew the underwater world was so much more than just tentacles and ink? Imagine softly drifting back from this vivid awareness of octopuses into the tranquil recesses of our minds. Tonight's journey leads us into the secretive thoughts of various animals, revealing a hidden world where playfulness, memory, and comfort all coalesce. With every gentle flutter of wings above us and ripples of water around us, a hush of intelligence vibrates, reminding us that life is anything but silent. It's just speaking in different tongues, harmonizing with the rhythms of nature. Beneath the surface of this vibrant world, countless beings think, feel, and yearn to connect. As nighttime blankets the land and sea, picture that intricate web of awareness enmeshing us all. The forest whispers secrets, the ocean is an attentive listener, and the sky dances with unseen stirrings. Everything around us is linked, thought sways like a soothing rhythm, and memories glow with vitality in the dim light of existence. In this serene moment, let the stillness envelop you like the warm embrace of water. Each breath you take becomes a calming wave, slow and deliberate. If you've enjoyed this dive into tranquil awareness, consider hitting that like or subscribe button. Sharing thoughts helps bring others into this gentle sanctuary, one curious soul at a time. For now, let your eyelids grow heavy as you nourish your thoughts in the cradle of the world's quiet minds. So here's a gentle nudge to breathe deeply, releasing the weight of the day. Feel that connection with the depth of nature, gentle and unrestrained, as you drift off to dreamland. Know you're wrapped in a tapestry of thought-sharing beings. With each passing moment, allow the night's peaceful essence to guide you. A world of freedom awaits. Good night, and may your dreams be as enchanting as the underwater realm of our clever octopuses.